test recording just so everyone's clear. No slurs.
Good evening, nice and ladies. Welcome to the episode of DiceBound.
Oh, for positive.
Oh, you just interrupted.
Sorry.
That was good.
This is already chaotic.
Oh, it's the only way for it.
Right, I have got to... Can the screen... No, there's no way they can see my iPad, can they?
No.
Spoiler.
No.
Right, let's get ourselves cancelled instantly with some licensed music going on. But whilst we are doing this, why don't you boys recap what you recall from the last session?
Me and Aricen and Priya, I think, ran up on deck.
Amen.
Cronesy had been impaled by a javelin.
Oh no, Cronesy, yeah. Yeah.
And
Cronesy got there.
was it Gnu?
After sorting
Was
Sergeant
screaming to man the cannons.
Yeah.
And there were these kind of two kites flying around.
Ashtara and Death Kites.
That's the one.
Brad?
Yeah, that's the one. Flying around and causing mayhem, basically.
Anyone watching this back is like, what's Brad so popular?
What?
Yeah.
Are they all Brad?
Four of them, all Brad. 4 Brads. And basically, we decided to start a battle to defend the ship, I guess.
No mental that, sister.
And there was a lot of balls. Oh my god! Teething problems.
Trigger warning, jump scares.
And there was a lot of boarding. There was a lot of mayhem on the ship. Took out quite a lot of people from this battle map, from what I can see.
Now we haven't gone over that Seighbyr joined the party. Pretty late.
10 people dead on the deck.
Oh, and a few in the water.
More in the
as well.
sky, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got them all.
You were in. What was the reasoning for you? You were in sentry mode, but then.
Yes, and then I woke up to all hell breaking loose.
Yes, indeed.
Made a beeline for, obviously, to find my fellow compatriots.
That's that for a Brad line.
And. Okay, I'm not doing this.
He knows the cameras on, he's playing for a crowd.
And then came in to help his compatriots in fighting the Ashtaran kites and/or members of the pirates that had made it on board our ship.
Yes, indeed. I also remember we need to roll our D100s for our question before we do begin, and I'll give a light recap.
Sure.
And then
I need to get the debt out.
Probably going to be in the 50s and 60s, like it always is.
It's always 60s, aren't they?
D10
38 for
and then
me.
the percentile one, yeah?
I don't know, mate.
38 for me.
DM.
I'm home.
It was just a really quick. I don't know, mate. It's this
what
one
is
guy.
it? This isn't debt.
No, this would have been fucked. It was a 12.
Oh, what about a laugh?
38 for me.
38.
What was it?
He's just slowly selecting what dice he wants.
D10
and
and a D100.
Where's my D10 at?
So that's your 100
Yeah,
one.
no, I got that one.
10.
That one. That one there.
Yeah. Mine was 38.
Mine is 57.
I knew there would be one in the 50s. It's the
Okay,
rules.
so sorry, who went first?
38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay, bear with me. Okay. What is Ghorn's biggest dream as a child? What was his biggest dream as a child? What did he aspire to do or be?
A man of leisure with a life of luxury.
Okay, so he wanted comfort.
Hence his kind of backstory, kind of taking what he could.
Nice.
Trying
So that was his motivation.
Trying to build up his financial gain. Yeah.
That was his motivations for doing what he had to do.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
I can go. 12 was mine.
12. What's your most painful memory of the past decade, Aricen?
I don't really know. This has kind of been a bit
Bear
of
in
an
mind,
average.
he was in the grove up until
Yeah, so it's
up
probably
until that was within the last decade. So leaving the grove would have been really
so
hard.
something. I know it's probably seeing Ghorn burn down an innocent home.
He burned down what?
An
The
innocent
home, the
home.
mansion.
Probably that was the most scarring for
That's
him.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Before that, nothing's really kind of happened.
Cool.
So
What is Seighbyr's number? Sorry,
57.
57. Have a little look. See.
Was it you that died at the start, or was it Krez?
I don't know.
Who got pulped? Someone got pulped, didn't they?
Oh, Krez.
Oh no, that was me.
No,
that was me. My head got smashed
No,
in.
Krez was because he was recovering when you put the.
No, that was his
marker
leg.
went away. No,
He went down.
in the tribe.
Yeah, I got crushed.
I thought that was Aricen,
I
right?
thought it was Krez as well.
It was
I
Krez
remember.
with head case, and you got fucked up.
Oh,
And
okay.
Krez was dead.
I think you were nearly dead.
And
Oh,
remember,
maybe.
'cause his head was
'Cause the
recovering,
cream-
You don't remember?
Yeah, and he put
Because
the
part of me
magic
was
cream on,
wondering, I
yeah.
was like, surely that would have been
Oh,
a
he got
high
yeah,
down.
that's true.
He got
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That'd
good
probably
memory.
be high up on a
That's
bad
a long
memory.
time ago. But yeah.
First session.
What is Seighbyr's greatest fear currently?
Currently, I would probably say, as much as he's quite confident with his deal with Ejumir, I would probably say he's scared that Ejumir is powerful enough to find a loophole and kind of fuck me over in a weird way.
Yeah.
That's what I'd probably say.
Cool, so that's
greatest
Seighbyr's
fear.
current greatest fear. Cool, okay. Right, so last we left off, fellas, on the journey to Ashtara. Obviously another continent from the one that you guys the players have been in for the duration of the campaign. On a hunt for a dark shard, which Torrington has sent you to this continent for. Notoriously a dangerous and war-torn continent, which has been reflected here in the ship being taken by pirates. So as you guys were fighting these pirates, there was a naval ship behind you. And that was coming towards you slowly but surely. It was going to naturally assist with the pirates. As it got closer and closer through the constant waves of pirates, you saw basically with it being not too close that this was like you were in splashing distance, but close enough for them to nearly be ready to assist you. You saw a mass of giant, slimy, green, impossibly big, titanic tentacles coming out of the water, smashing through the ship, over the ship, taking out all the sails and dragging it into the depths, leaving nothing but a vacuumous whirlpool behind it. With that going on, the captain, she shouted over to everyone that obviously there's a Kraken and we're going to need to work together to get out of this area, basically get away from it. With that, the pirates, the remaining pirates in the fight, which there were 4 of, I believe.
Yeah.
All
Well, 2 of them are asleep, I think.
2 of
All
them.
of them were.
Yeah, the remaining ones are all asleep, and we were told to basically wake them up.
Oh, okay.
That's it. So yeah, awake the pirates. We're going to need to work together to get out of here. So I want to just make the boys aware. There's timers going down right
Yeah,
now.
we can all pay
But
attention
then-
to that because last week was dreadful. Seeing that go down, and like, I don't know what to do. It's going down. Just take your choice and move on.
Okay, so timers are going. Captain has shouted, "Wake the pirates! We need to work together to get out of here." Bosh!
So Aricen's going to quickly jump over
Oh, what timing for the tune?
the balcony.
Yeah. Show me on the map. Show me on here. We're live.
So I want to jump down, literally, kind of just ahead of me.
Jump down. There would be no issues there.
I'm
yeah.
going to run up to the anchor, remembering that from last time, and start doing mending on the rope.
Nice.
Try
Is
and,
that very good? Very good. Yeah. Bear in mind that rope was so like the amount of rolls I did and it did not snap was
Jesus.
crazy.
I'm
going
going to disarm these guards that are asleep
Okay.
quickly. Just going to slide their weapons across the canoe,
Yep.
and I'm going to kind of give them a tap and wake them up.
Cool. Okay. So,
And like before they do anything or talk, I just point at the tentacles and the.
so how many have you? So you I'd
These
say
two
with
geezers.
this term you take your taking out these two. So these and you've woken them up.
Yeah. I'm like waking them up and I'm like pointing at the tentacles.
Okay.
And
So
saying,
you
like,
see them kind of wake up. I'd say the guy that you kind of wake up second, which gets more kind of attention from you because he was
right in
the
front
one that you're
of
currently
him,
working with a portly little man. See like a little bit of while I'm chatting, I'll give you the
Yeah, hold up.
yeah, you see he's got like a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. Like he looks young, but
Right.
not too young, not like an adolescent. He's just
Okay.
he's just out of adolescence and
20s?
Again, hey.
20s.
Maybe even a little less, maybe 19. Human man or boy.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see him kind of like look with regularly tanned skin. You see him kind of look over into the back and where you're pointing, and just see him absolutely flush of his colour, pale, and jumps to his feet and just runs straight for the sails and starts doing the work.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what are you go? Saber
So
doing?
Seighbyr's going to walk over to these two sleeping here, and he's gonna ping kick one sword off the boat, ping kick the other sword off the boat. And then he's going to pick one up by the scruff. He's going to cast Mage Hand for this one and make a fake hand on the end of mine.
Yeah.
Grab them both.
Are
by the-
these spells or these cantrips?
Magic
Mage hand, the cantrip, isn't it? Yeah.
And I'm going to grab them both by the collars, back of the collars, like here. Pick them up. I don't know if I'm strong enough to kind of like lift them off their feet a little bit.
Give me a strength roll.
While this is happening, obviously Aricen's doing the mending, but looking just to make sure nothing kicks off.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
What is it?
Natural one.
Okay, so you, as you go to pick them both up,
Great start.
first of all, one of them,
Get 'em out of the way
one of
now.
them barely
Just throw
moves.
them.
One of them barely moves. The second one you kind of pick up and his hood slips from your hand, and he just so his face hits the floor. And it kind of wakes him up, and you see he's kind of like a scruffy, ragged-haired sort of older guy. Looks the sleaziest looking one of the bunch. But he's a little bit bloody, and he kind of looks round at you guys. He looks round at you.
Oh my God.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? And he goes, he's handling through his sword.
I was like, you better want to
Hey,
turn
like-
around before you do that.
And he just again runs to make use of himself on the sails.
I'm also going to shout to the captain whilst I'm there. What do you want us to do?
Okay. And you see she's just completely frantic and almost like just, it's almost like you didn't say anything. Like she's just so busy running around on top decks, kind of like wrestling with the wheel, just to get them out of there. So she doesn't hear you say that. What's Ghorny doing?
Ghorn turns to Gnu and just like, it's like, how do we deal with this?
Gnu's he's pretty battle worn, and he. What accent are we doing for Gnu?
Just go. Just stop
do it.
worrying about
Just
it.
do it. Just do it.
Okay, so all accents are of a fantasy.
Good.
That
covers
an
it.
Ashtaran accent.
I'll put
okay?
something
This is
on
an
there.
Ashtaran-
Please
an
don't
accurate
take it.
Ashtaran accent. So sorry, what was the question?
I said, how are we handling this situation?
Gnu's like, just listen to the captain.
I'm
And as before you even have time to
Yeah.
reply and respond, he's back and he's kind of like running over to the captain, helping her kind of with the wheel.
okay. I run over and assist as well. Then
Cool.
she over at the front.
Yeah, she's up
Yeah.
front with Gnu there.
Yeah, I then sprint over to that front and just kind of like
Cool.
go. I like kind of like grab her. I'm like, how can we help?
Cool. Okay. So she's as that's all going on. What is Aricen doing? What is the situation with this? How long is this last? How long?
It basically does this small. This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch. So it's just repeating that. Costs a minute to cast it.
A minute. Okay. So about a minute. And what is Seighbyr doing with this now with these guys? So these pirates have ran off to the more useful areas.
What have I seen them going to do?
But you've
They're
seen
doing
them.
sails
They're
and stuff
running
like
to the
that.
south. They're doing a lot of the stuff that you saw the deckhands doing when there was that high wind
Trying to pick
a
up
week or
speed.
so ago. But they're doing a lot trying to pick up speed.
But like unfurling sails.
Are
and
there any
stuff like that.
sails that aren't open?
Currently, the front sail. I just pointed to it on the thing.
Mhm.
That is the one which these other guys are running to, and that's.
So
not
I'm
they're
gonna
kind of struggling with that.
I'm gonna run up to kind of help. Oh, I'm gonna run up to the sail. Why can't I move? There we go.
As that's going on, Priya is running to the anchor and just kind of holding one of the what do you call it?
Handles?
Handles. Just in case anything does start to go, she can try and give it a little
Yeah.
bit of
I'm
assistance.
going to.
Just. Oh, sorry. Go on.
What is it like on a rope pull down basis and it will open or?
Yeah, so it's kind of like you're pulling all the ropes, but it seems like you're seeing one of the pirates pulling at it, and it's looking like it's kind of like.
So I'm
jams,
gonna
like
try
knot
and
itself.
climb the mast.
Oh my word!
I'm gonna
Okay.
try and climb the mast and find not where the source of the rope is, but like halfway up,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna grab it.
Before you say this, you're climbing the mast. Give me acrobatics.
Well, that can't be any worse on the same die.
Oh lord.
That's a 9 plus. Acrobatics, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
10 total. Okay, I'd say yeah. It's slow, but you're climbing your way up to where you want to be.
Yeah.
To what were you going to do when you
So I was
got
going
to?
to grab the rope, and it's jammed, right? It's like
Yeah.
ching ching. So I'm going to grab it, and then use my body weight,
Oh, you're just gonna
jump off the mast,
it.
pull
Right,
it
okay,
with my
cool,
body
cool.
weight down. to
So
the
I would, with that, give me a strength roll to basically work on your grip to see if you
anything above
do
10.
hold on to it.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
that's alright.
Lord.
Strength is, I think, plus 2. Yeah, so
15.
15.
15. Yeah. So you do that. Well, how does that look? Because you grab that.
So
Your
I'm
grip's
like,
long enough to hold on to it.
And then I've grabbed the thing and I've like pushed myself, my
A little
hand off the
abseil
mast,
push.
and then just kind of coasted myself down with
Yeah.
the rope, pulled it, and then like
Nice. Nice. And free. So
Fucking
as that happens,
Iron
as you,
Man
as you do that,
stance on the
it releases it, and where it's kind of like cocked before, now that's come out and the sail falls down, and you feel it just. You see the wind hit it, and you feel the boat take a little bit more speed.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him tie it down onto whatever he's tying it down.
Okay, and as you're doing that, you're seeing the captain is kind of like looking over her shoulder, back to the whirlpool abyss which this Kraken's created.
Just a question from like what observing from the ship and stuff. Because obviously, like with the map, so you know we've got like the cannon either side, like at the left and right near the front, and we've got the ballista on the front.
Yes.
Is there anything like that, like at the back of the ship?
No, it's only
It's not.
it's just all
Okay,
loaded in the front. The back is basically where all of the
Oh,
it's the lifeboats, and that's basically the stairwells to get down for the.
Okay, fine. I just thought I'd check.
So the Kraken is way behind us, though, yeah. How far?
Well,
how
think we're
far?
allowed to
In
find
terms
that out,
of
Joe.
Kraken, not hugely far because they're massive.
Yeah.
So
But-
it's like, yeah.
What are we talking?
Say from where
100 foot.
from where you're. Nah, not more than 100 foot. If it was 100 foot, you'd be getting pulled down.
Oh, sorry, I said a
Well,
couple hundred, but
But I'd say, yeah, maybe 400 foot, 500 foot. It's
Okay.
far, but it's so.
Is it still
gargantuan
going
that
through with that ship? Ship's
it's
gone.
Under, it's under.
Okay, it's already gone, so it could be coming our way.
Oh yeah, well.
Can those cannons face kind of that way, or towards it ish?
No, so you're going where you're beelining it away from the last.
Can I
point.
get it? If I was to angle it, can I get it so that if I fired a ball, it would land in water that it could see still?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's
Aricen's
possible. Right now you don't know
Oh,
where
shit.
it is.
Gonna just go up to a cannonball,
I know what you're gonna do. Yeah.
and then I want to cast light on it.
Cast light on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
So
this
it's
a
just-
cantrip?
Yeah. So it just turns into this a luminous glowing ball. And try and load that into the cannon.
Cool. Roll me a strength throw.
Priya, can you give me a hand, please?
Good choice. Good choice.
Fair play. Fair play.
You're still at the anchors at the moment.
There was a 15 though, just in case.
You
But
before
that'll be a
Before
14.
Priya even gets there, you've loaded it in.
Sorry, I'll move over to this left
She
one. I'm
says-
under a dead body at the moment, so that might have messed it up a bit.
And she says,
Why do you want this? I got it. Spin it round towards the bad thing.
Spinning it around, let's see. Yep, so she spins it around literally until goom, it hits the kind of like the wooden kind of inside wall, so it can't go any further physically.
Cool. Okay, so then I'm gonna just basically get a few more and start grabbing these cannonballs to light them up.
Cool. Okay, so you're casting light. So it's currently in the cannon.
Yeah.
Are you shooting it out or are you keeping it?
So I'm just gonna say,
now?
Priya, hold there, and then I'm gonna run up and try and get up to the crow's nest, eagle's nest, the
Yes,
top,
yes,
and climb up there.
Falcon's nest.
That one, we'll take that. Whatever. The only one I've been saying.
It is a crow's nest. It is a crow's nest.
He's mucked me up.
I don't know. He's still so uncertain of it. It's like, yeah, whatever one it is.
Climb up to the top, and I want to look down and see any sort of water disruption.
Give me an acrobatics check whilst this is going on, because this is a lot, and I'll see what these boys are doing in this meantime. Yeah, you're in. Okay, so as you're heading up, Priya's kind of like holding onto the cannon, trying as much as she can to push the back out of it to see if she can get any more of an angle as she can. What is Ghorny doing? He's
So obviously
up there
he was
with the
saying
captain.
to the captain, like, how can we help? How like what? Yeah. So how is she responding
She's just
to
saying,
that?
oh, we just need to pick up speed. We need as much speed as we can.
Do we need to unload anything off of the ship, or
She kind of looks back. She's like,
do we have?
get rid of the bodies and drop the lifeboats.
Okay. So I then start literally going towards each body that I see on this top section, and I'm just like dragging them and just booting them off the
I'm
side.
gonna need some strength rolls
Oh,
for each
Lord.
body.
Oh Lord, I'm weak as
So
shit.
just roll me a couple and see how they're going.
One of them's a 4.
Okay, yeah. Try
That's a
another.
+1, so that's 5. That's another 4.
Oh, right. So you're dragging these, and where they're kind of like they're in not too heavy gear, because they're, as you know, these pirates are kind of like dressed in merchant attire.
Yeah.
To blend in on the seas. You can start to drag them, and you get them over to the side.
Yeah.
But as you try and slump them up and over, you just haven't got the strength to just lift that dead weight. So yeah, there's no moving those boys just yet. Seighbyr.
So I've
Seighbyr just watching like pathetic.
so
As from the crow's nest.
I jumped
Or
off,
is it the falcon's
jumped off the
nest?
The
rope,
fledgling's nest.
landed,
Dragon's nest.
tied the thing up, heard the captain shout, "Get rid of the bodies, we need to pick up speed," whatever she said, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna push the pirate next to me off the ship.
Well, then the
Oh my
Okay.
lord!
So they go flying off. So that wasn't the little man that we saw in the photo.
Oh
That was a
my
different
God.
one that was just there, and he falls off the ship, and then it's just, and then as you look over, by the time he comes back up,
Oh
he's
no!
basically at the back end of the ship. And
Oh.
we've gone past him. He's like, oh.
Are there any tentacles nearby?
You don't see any.
Oh, I don't see any yet. Okay.
And
Oh,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't me for once.
No, good job it wasn't glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Fair.
turn to see if
How
anyone's
much
judging
did you
me.
kick there? So
No one heard it.
Give me a Persepi roll.
Well, us or
Just say what is it?
not good.
It's not good.
We're having
It's
some
under 10.
atrocious rolls.
Under 10.
5.
5. Okay.
Five.
Yeah. You kind of scan around and you see a few eyes on you. Gnu being one. But
I was
Just
gonna kind of look
witnessed
at
you-
Canoe and
just
be
witnessed you
he
murder a man.
just kind of looks at you. Can't tell much from his face. And he just gets back to what he needs to do.
Right.
What is sorry, Priya kind of shouts over to you guys like as she's kind of like still pushing and moving this cannon. She's like, "What's the plan?"
I think Aricen, we're gonna launch the cannonballs like flares or distractions.
Yeah, he's lit these. I think he wants to shoot it.
We need to
towards
get the other
beast.
bodies off the boat. We need to get
Can you
rid of
help,
some weight.
Can you help Lifeless over here?
I'm weak as shit. I'm spent from the
She
battle.
starts heading over to you guys, and yeah, She's just grabbing bodies and dragging them off.
Can I attempt to throw another body overboard?
Go for it. Three rolls to
Don't
throw.
get one overboard.
Not another one though.
What do you get?
I got 3.
So she's
I'm starting the session strong.
she's thrown
And
over.
6.
Ghorn again is dragging more to the side. No, what one did you try and throw? The two that you dragged. One of the two that you dragged over still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Again, you try it again, and it just you're like, oh, it kind of
My
slips
back
through your
twinges.
hands
I'm like.
Okay, so what is Aricen doing now up in the fledgling's nest?
Looking for any water disruption, any sort of dark shadows that I can see from a bit higher up.
Okay, so you roll me a perception.
What glasses do you use?
17.
17. Okay,
You got
so
one.
looking into the sea, you can see it just looks like as far as you can see in the sea, literally up to the point of even under your own boat.
Oh no.
Darkness, no discoloration in the water, and then you just see slight patches of light, and
the gaps between them.
you quickly realise it
That's
is
not good.
entirely under all of the water that you can currently see, as far as your eye can see. So there's a large creature. You're seeing little gaps, almost like
First episode and we're all dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
almost
Especially
like
with my
tentacle
rolls, mate.
movement, you know.
I've done that.
Okay. I'm going to look down. Somebody fire that cannon!
Priya's up here by the
Just run up.
thing, and she looks up at Ghorn and she's like,
I
I think this is
blast.
better for you.
Yeah. So I'll just blast the.
Cool.
Oh, nice, yeah.
From that distance?
Yeah, I can do it from there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, give me that roll, baby.
Is that 120 feet?
Oh, thank God. 26 to hit.
Nice.
I
Okay.
rolled it digits today because he didn't look.
He hits
I know,
it.
because it's got the staff.
Oh,
How does this
Yeah.
look? How does this look?
So I'll just kind of pull the staff out of my back and just. And the purple
Eldritch.
lightning kind of goes through.
Eldritch
just
blast it, yeah.
The
Hit the fuse.
Yeah.
Nice, and then you just see come
Just
out
a
of it
glowing
like, and
cannonball.
a blast of light comes out, and you just see this well illuminated ball of light.
As soon as I hear that crack, I want to just basically study those shadows and the lights between and see if there's any kind of
Okay.
adaptation towards
Roll me a little perception.
what we've got going on. 22.
22, geez Louise. So,
Maybe
as
21.
that hits the water, you see it kind of like see it going down for a long way because
Yeah.
it's so bright, and then you just kind of see it stop.
Oh.
And you'd probably say it was probably about 200 foot deep.
Okay, no kind of shadow difference as if it was like the tentacles moving towards that light?
No difference. So you see it kind of stop and then almost like just kind of sit there, roll around like it's hit a surface.
Okay.
Is it on top
Yeah.
of the Kraken or is it
200
on the
foot,
beach?
we're in an
Yeah.
ocean
I
here.
was going to say, yeah. I'm
Okay.
not sure about that.
What is Seighbyr doing?
Can I try for another body quickly?
I'm not too sure. I'm
Go
going
for it, roll
to
it.
turn to canoe
Please.
and say,
Oh, thank God.
What is it?
17.
17, nice. Okay, so
Thanks,
you're
son.
trying to point at what body you want.
The one near me, like on the right, the one on the right.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and you kind of slump it up. You get the top half of the body over the round,
Yeah.
and then you just lift it up by the feet and throw it,
And I'm
and
just like,
that's one in. And again, that is just like the guy that Seighbyr pushed in, just lost within seconds. Where
Okay.
we're going at some serious pace now.
okay.
Okay, so as this goes on, you're starting to see kind of like land in the distance. Very distant, but we're seeing land and we're approaching it. Approaching it fast, but it is a little way away. But it's the first time you've seen solid land in weeks.
Weeks, isn't it? Yeah.
And what is Seighbyr
I'm
doing?
going to turn to canoe and say, is there anything we can get rid of in the cargo hold? Is there any explosives on board?
He looks back and he says, "The lifeboats are still attached. Get rid of the lifeboats." She said, "Get rid of the lifeboats."
Alright.
As if we're not about to die. Oh, I know this piece of cross.
Saber's like, well, fuck you.
He sits back and he gets back onto the thing and he's wrestling with it with the
I'm
captain.
gonna walk away all sassy about rolling my eyes.
Saber's doing a little.
So below me, these two pirates, are they working on the bit below me?
Yeah, they're pulling the sails. They're kind of tying up ropes. They're doing everything.
Still looking busy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing what they can to hold this sail kind of in place and catch the
I'll
wind
head
where
down
possible.
to a lifeboat then and just straight up with the
Down on there, Daddy.
with the
So light boats
Where
are
are they
down
on the
here. You can
side?
see one
Down
on
these
each right
corners.
hand.
So I'll head to them.
Mhm.
How'd you do the like the ping again?
Click and hold, right, left click.
Ah,
and
that's the
hold.
one. Yeah, so it's these ones on the side, I think. Yeah.
And I head to that, and they tied up by rope.
They're on like a pulley, I'd
So
imagine.
they're on
Like
a
a
pulley.
release.
So yeah, it's a rope pulley, like thick rope.
Yeah. What do? Just flick a lever and they
no.
drop.
They're well tied and clasped, so it looks like it needs some sort of key to release it. Yeah.
Captain, have you got the key to?
But she's way too far to hear you from here.
You got to book it.
She's
Where
all
is
the way
she?
up
Up
here
front?
by thingy. Cool. So whilst you're figuring that one out, what is Aricen doing now?
Seeing that there's kind of been from what he can see, no effect, he's going to make his way down slowly, see if we can help out back down with something.
Cool.
He's a bit confused, he's on a boat, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. So
Never really been on the water.
he's heading down, and as you're going down, Ghorn, I'd say that you can hear Captain and Gnu talking.
Yeah.
You can't make out exactly what he's saying, but you're hearing almost hopelessness and panic. You can kind of take from it that unless something changes here, they don't think that this is going to be going the right way.
Would I have seen Seighbyr struggling with the lifeboats?
Roll me a perceptive, because he is quite on the complete other end of the boat.
I think that's a 9. Yeah, my perception shit. Yeah, 9.
9? I'd say you'd see him over there and you see that the boats haven't fallen yet.
I just shout back to the captain. I'm like, how do we release the boats? The lifeboats?
He says, they're locked up, just cut the fucking rope.
I just shout as loud as I can. I'm like, just wreck the ships, wreck the lifeboats, get them
Roll me a
down.
perceptive, see if you hear that. Because this is a loud boat, a lot of panic right now.
Oh,
I think mine's +1, so 17.
17, yeah, you would
I
have heard
just
that. You would have heard that.
no, just check.
Aricen's going to make his way to the edge
Of where?
of the boat.
Show me on here.
How thick's the rope? Looking at it,
That's fucking thick.
is it
Maybe like
that? So
it's like a rope that you would.
like one of Ghorn's daggers I used to cut my hand off.
You'd be there a while.
So I'm going to cast and add to my Ashtara and deck burning hands on it.
Do it, Daddy-o. Cool. Okay. So yeah, you.
As I see him doing
Let me
that,
just check that I've got.
I can also hit that with Eldritch Blast from where I'm standing. I've just checked the
yeah.
distance.
Nice.
So I'm going to yeet an Eldritch Blast at the pulley as well.
On the same one as him.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Do it. Roll that shit. Both of you boys.
Get to the edge. I'm just going to kind of...
Oh no, I'm not.
Ah!
Are you
You've absolutely
Okay.
roughed that one, mate.
So the boat, the wave catches me.
So you go to again. You pull your staff out. It
Yeah.
charges up,
Yeah.
and like it did in the fight with these pirates, the blast kind of takes you off your feet as you hit a wave, and it throws you back
Oh lord.
into
the body.
into this pirate which is actually being useful, the
Oh.
young portly fellow,
Oh.
and it knocks him prone.
Banter.
So it stops him. As he does that,
Bit nice and
as you
decent.
hit him, the sail just rises again, where it's got no counterweight on it.
Oh good.
That sail's back up in the end. It's cocked now the other way.
Aricen's going to get to the edge. Just, Arwen, be with me now. And then a point at the shadow, animal speech, and just point at the Kraken and send a message.
Okay, what the message saying?
We mean you no harm.
There's always here. Message. Does it need to be a specific amount of words, or within?
That's
No, that's
Okay.
just
That's sending.
yeah. Basically, that you're pointing towards them, 120 foot.
Mhm.
It just hears a message like a whisper.
Okay, what does it say?
We mean you no harm.
So that's what you're sending. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so you send that to it, and again, you just see incomprehensibly sized dark mass underneath the entire sea of where you can see, apart from what's in front of you, heading towards the land. You see no change, and you hear no reply.
Oh dear.
Please let us pass.
So as that goes on, roll me Persepi.
It's looking good, isn't it?
13.
Okay, so as the wind whistles past you, you kind of almost feel like you can hear the familiar voice of Arwen. And you hear her say something along the lines of, "That's no natural beast." It could be any variation of those words or similar to that. That's not exact. That's
Okay,
what you
in
thought
that
you thought.
case, I'm going to go straight back to that cannon and start loading up more.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, go there, roll a strength check, Morley. What is Seighbyr currently doing?
So I cast Burning Hands on the rope.
Nice.
That's holding the thing. I don't need to roll for it 'cause unless the rope's
The rope ain't doing no
dexterity
saving.
saving
No,
throw.
what's the damage?
So I can do that now.
The rope's very dexterous.
12.
Nice. Okay, so you light up the thing. It sets light to the rope, sets light to all of the frame and the structure which is holding onto the boat, and the rope just drops, and a fair bit of the wooden framing around it drops off as well, and you kind of see it's it's not just one boat. It's kind of a few boats all stacked in themselves.
Okay.
So you see just like almost like an opposite domino effect as they all kind of fall down and just splash and hit the deck. Planks kind of flying everywhere, and you kind of see the boat kind of rock a little as that happens. But it's quite a considerable bit away.
Okay.
You think of the amount of people on this ship, there's a lot of lifeboats.
Well, there's a big explosion going off on the edge. Aricen is basically just trying to lift up this large ball, and he's not getting anywhere. I rolled a 1.
No one!
Oh my god, it's been an awful session.
I'd say you go to lift it, and as you go, you kind of make tracks a little bit, get it off the ground, but then it slips through your hand and boom, hits you on the toe, and ooh, take 1 damage.
Oh
Your little
no.
bonkus on the toe, and that's pinned you there a little bit. It's got your boot kind of like pinched.
Oh god.
Guys, I like try to like dust myself up and like pick the other guy up as I'm rising.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so you pick that pirate back up.
I get,
As you do,
sorry,
he's,
get back to it, and I kind of give him a good pat on the
as you do,
shoulder.
he's kind of like, oh, watch out, man, watch
I'm,
out.
I'm,
Oh, the sails, man.
the wave caught me off guard.
I don't care about the waves. Help me out with this, man. And he's like trying to get you to give him like a knee up kind of thing. He's like pointing.
Yeah, I can see this going well.
So,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
yeah, I'm gonna give him
Give him a knee up. Okay,
assistance,
give me
yeah.
a Constitution roll, please.
Jesus Christ! I'm like, what dice? What dice can I use right now?
Just use the.
So you're down on your knee. He's climbing up on you, like climbing up. He's got his hand on your face. What is it?
Isn't that one?
No, it's not.
Just tell me the
No.
dice.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
Okay, what you adding? Are you extremely?
No, it's not great, mate. It's not great.
Okay, so as that goes on, he's kind of clambering over your face.
Oh,
like
plus
that,
2, so 6.
and it's not happening. Your legs are kind of folding beneath you, flipping out. He's like grabbing onto your horns. He's pulling you down by accident. It's just a fucking mess.
Okay.
Now what is? Go on, sorry.
Go on, what is what?
I'm just gonna say what's Seighbyr doing.
Oh. Can I see these two Muppets fucking...
Roll me
It's been a strong session.
15.
Yeah.
You can see just a little bit of
Tussling.
tussling there. You're thinking like, doesn't look like a fight, but what the fuck else could it be?
Can I work out that
You couldn't work out what's going on.
Oh,
You
okay,
don't
right.
wanna
Well,
guess
leave them then. So,
Okay.
I'm going to head to the...
I'm going to delete that measurement for you.
Yeah,
Don't
cool.
need that anymore.
Well, I'm going to head to the other side of the thing, and I guess I'm adding more to my debt, and casting Burning Hands on that again.
Nice, cast it again. Yep, throw that damage. Throw them flames.
It's not been a good one so far.
You had a fucking mess.
I've had a mess.
Roll. I mean, where it counted with the
dice.
with the fights, like in the last.
Oh
session,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I think I've used up all my good luck on the dice roll,
Nice.
basically.
Okay, so again, same thing happens. You light it up. The rope just kind of frays and frazzles away. You're just smelling that like burning old like wood smell. And the boats are just boom boom again, domino effects falling down and just crashing, clattering into the water. There's still kind of like embers and flames like licking at the towards the boat from these wooden frames now.
Does anyone want to put these out?
Okay. Just really quietly.
That's self-conscious.
Set 2 fires and he's like.
I helped out, but
I'll set light to the boat.
I'm just going to walk away and nothing's
trapped
happened.
underneath a cannonball.
And
Where
Ghorn's
are you
fucking. Ghorn might as well be overboard right now.
Yeah, cool. Like they'll be having,
I can't
having a
even
sleep.
see. Where is Seighbyr?
Sabers,
all the way
shit.
down.
So
Yeah.
did I release those ones as well, yeah?
You buy the fucking lifeboats. There's everyone missing.
Mate,
it.
I'm picking up a bowling ball at the moment. I can't do it.
Apologies.
Yeah, I'm looking at the floor.
How-
setting
Can
up
you
the
drag
thing.
your screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I did just see it, but I'm zoomed in.
Right,
How
okay.
on fire is like the boat?
At the moment, not massively.
Is
Okay.
are the sea waves like helping to put it out at all?
No, otherwise you'd be flooded.
Okay, I'm just going to walk away like nothing's happened.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no one currently knows that the ship is a bit on fire.
Oh my god, that can only go well.
Okay, well, what is Ghorny doing right now?
Oh well.
Apart from getting his
So-
horns pulled around.
I was
by
gonna
a
say,
small, body little man.
anyone's fucking guess.
Yeah.
Mate. I guess he's gonna try and attempt to carry on helping with the sails and then maybe try and kick a body off if I can. But
Okay,
it's not
so
looking good, mate.
give me, as you're doing that, roll me a little Persepi with disadvantage because your horns are currently getting.
Disadvantage.
Currently
Oh, that's gonna
pulled
make the
all
dice
around.
roll much better. 2 threes. Literally 2
Send
threes.
this kid home.
I might as well.
Yeah, you.
What the fuck?
You kind of have a little, in a moment's grace, whilst he's pulling his hand off of your head to regain his balance. You kind of look out to sea, and then he grabs your horns and he pulls you down by accident as he's still trying to clamber up you. So you don't really see much.
Okay, that is good.
Where are them two doing this? Can I see what's going on now? I mean,
You're still
You're
at the
still
complete
mission
opposite
away.
end of the boat.
Yeah.
well, where? Okay, where's Ghorn?
Right up the
Top
top,
right.
top
you two are
right.
there.
Yeah, we're
right,
miles away.
Okay.
So Aricen, after a good couple of minutes here,
This
is
is-
going to give up.
This is a free
by the
thing
way.
to walk wherever you want right now.
I'm going to give up with that. I
You're
can't.
currently pinned under
Cannonball.
it.
There
You're
we go.
currently pinned under it. Unless you take your boot off.
Is Priya right next to me? She's in the correct position there.
Priya is kind of just, she's over it, she's not paying much attention because she is currently chucking
Priya,
bodies.
Priya, help! My
She's
foot!
like, oh.
I've tried to get out. I'm
Okay,
stuck.
So she just, with the body that she's currently holding on to,
This might be the worst string of dice rolls I've
Mate, you
had.
had some.
In my life.
You could less than 10.
Yeah.
and she comes
Less than
over
5, isn't it?
and
Fucking, yeah, pretty much, mate.
she goes to get the cannonball off
So
as well,
bad, yeah.
and
Don't fuck about.
a wave kind of rolls it, and she kind of stumbles as well, and she just puts a little bit more weight on it.
Oh.
You feel it crushing your foot. She's like,
Priya,
sorry,
helping.
and just boom, picks it up and kind of overcompensates it and just boom, throws it into the sea. And you just see again this
Another
illuminating
glowing
ball go up and then boom, fall
I
in
know
and
it's
slowly
a bad
sink.
situation, but you are
She's like-
seriously impressive.
Thank you, Alison.
Right, back to work.
Sure.
Gonna turn around and see Seighbyr walking past. Where
Yeah.
the fuck have you come from?
Oh, I got rid of the lifeboats.
She's loading
Ships
up
are
the
on
cannon.
fire.
Ship's on fire?
What did you say, Theo? Priya's loading a lit cannonball in it as this conversation's going on.
So I'm gonna look to where he's come from.
She's looking over too.
See the flames. How bad is it?
Roll me a Persepi.
Oh god.
I mean, it's not drastic. Don't get your
So 23.
Spreading.
Spread it.
Oh.
Okay, instantly I'm going to just get my hands together. Eyes flash. Create water. 10 gallons of water is just going to...
How far away are you from this?
I'm close enough.
What's
Maybe.
the distance?
I don't know. I'm not researching. It's a spell. It's a
I'm
spell.
close
I thought
enough.
it'd be good.
You've cast
Maybe.
it now, so where's that
Well,
going?
hold up. I run towards... Now I cast.
I don't think that's how it works, is it, boy?
You know what, sir? Go fuck yourself.
Go on, cast it with a measurement. And, because there's 2 boats. Does it
I
stand
don't know
both?
if it'll... Oh, it does do 30 foot. I don't know if we'll get 2 boats.
So will it go from
5, 10,
Yeah, it'll definitely get...
here?
We'll get one of them.
It'll get that. Does that
Okay.
come up?
Yeah, okay.
So that one...
What does this look like?
Kind of get close, not too close because it's hot.
It's not that like it's
Just gonna hold up my
Mountain.
hands, kind of eyes closed. As they open, they're gonna just be flashing blue, and then you just see kind of like a cloud just start to appear above the
Cloud
flame,
form,
and then
yeah.
start raining.
Oh, that's cool. So as it does that, you just see steam hitting it, coming up, and the embers just dying quickly.
Is there a bucket nearby that I can quickly try and get under there to collect some of the rainwater to then just dash the other side?
Not in your immediate vicinity. The closest bucket-like thing would be one of the baskets which are holding the cannonballs.
Okay, so Aricen thinking it's probably we technically
How
could
long
all
does that
die
last?
here. That's just 10 gallons of water.
Okay,
So,
right. Okay, so that's
Well,
one for it.
I'm going to stand on the edge of the boat. Just do the kind of Assassin's Creed, just stand there, T,
On the edge,
on the edge of the
where you're
ship.
standing right
Yeah,
now. Okay.
and then I'm going to just dive in.
Oh,
to the water.
right, okay.
And as I'm going in, I would like to
Roll me
change...
an acrobatics check for the dive, please.
Oh, son of a bitch! Acrobatics!
Yeah.
I feel like that's my good one though.
Oh god.
15.
Yeah, that's fine. So you swan diving. How does this look?
So as I'm
Assassin's
diving,
Creed style.
it kind of, my hands start to form together into the face of a shark, and I'm going to change into a little reef shark.
Small reef shark.
What's better at spitting water? Dolphin? Can I go dolphin?
I did not think this is where we were going with it. All the things shark, notorious for spitting water.
No, dolphin. I'm going dolphin.
So you're going dolphin. Okay, so right, let me.
I don't think you've probably got one of those.
no, you're going to be a bear. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
No, so you change into you go into a dolphin. Make sure if you can.
Can I be a whale, or is that too high a rating?
I'd say you could be a
Shitty whale.
like a small, not a massive, not like a blue whale.
I'll be
but
a-
you could
I'll-
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say
sperm whale.
it'd be a sperm whale. Yeah, cool. Okay, so as you go down,
That's the only other whale I know.
so as you fall in, you turn into a
Killer whale.
It's smaller. It's a smaller
Yeah, I
whale,
only
isn't it?
spray a little.
So you go into a sperm whale.
Wait, no, they're not going to kill
So
her?
you go sperm.
Ah,
I've
damn
changed it 5 times. I've got to just go with
I'm
something.
getting excited, right?
Okay, so as you go in, you
Yeah.
just see you morphing into this massive, great big beast, and as you're hitting the water, there's more of you coming out the back of you as you turn into this massive. So there's nothing going back in the back of you, going out. And this massive sperm whale hits the water and goes in. And as you go under there, roll me a Persephone.
Ooh.
This is all going to shit now, boys.
Yeah. What do you mean now?
17.
Since I've started, it's been bad.
Yeah, he's had a bad time the whole day. So as you submerge into the water, you see that dark patch that you saw before, that just like black mass. As you go in, and you see it's got a hint of green, dark green, and you just see like flickers of separation in it. Every now and then, a massive tentacle, a sucker on it, just rough flesh and skin, but you can't make out what direction it's looking, what direction it's going, and you can't really make anything out from it. So it's still so far deep.
Well,
Okay, so I'm going to make my way to the other side. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do.
while Joe's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
I just said to him, I'm like, just do it yourself, and I just kind of move him away from me. I'm like GNU, I'm like cool GNU. I'm like, if you can, try and help him. And then
Yeah.
I kind of run part way
He's
down,
kind of like pointing up at the sails,
running-
helping him up.
part way down to here. And then I cast Chilling. Where is it? Ray of Frost, where the fire is.
Okay.
Try and stop the spread at least.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you're spraying, hitting Ray of Frost on.
On the framework or wherever the fire.
Yeah,
is,
nice.
basically.
Okay, yeah, light that up.
Oh, thank God. 17.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that hits.
So,
and
yeah, so-
how does that look?
So this one's just out of my hands basically, and it's just like a blue-white streak through the air, and then it just kind of like goes disintegrates and starts like almost like it's like a permafrost spreading, and then where it's like meeting the fire, it's turning to water, I guess.
Nice, and putting dousing out the end.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Okay, so that is the 2 fire hazards seen to now.
Jesus Christ.
Aricen's obviously gone under
did-
to shoot
I
up
did
the water as
something.
well. It was
Show
spout.
me where-
I can't get through the boat,
It's a digital roll, but yes.
but I'm
Ended up
literally
round
going under here,
No.
and
Like
it's
how I
gonna
sorted a problem and
spout
called Walker.
water out
Oh yeah,
Cool.
100%.
Okay, so yeah.
to try and blast
We needed
that
the
as well.
speed, though.
Okay, so as
Fuck
that
the
is
boat.
going on, now that fire's out, what is Seighbyr currently doing?
I've obviously looked up this way and seen the fucking
Be sure to add to your debt for the wild sake.
sail was like gone back up again, and I'm like, I'm sure I did this. So I'm gonna go and help out with that.
Yeah, and you see Gnu kind of giving a successful leg up. to
Oh
the
right,
portly
he's had
fire.
another dig.
Should I try and assist him with my one hand?
Yeah, you can absolutely. And with that, that's plenty of a platform for this guy to get up, and you both launch him up in unison. He kind of grabs back onto the rope and pulls it down, and the sail
And
flops
then
back
I'll
down and
Help
takes
him.
wind again.
Should I tie it down to him?
Yeah. Tie it back to the mast.
So I help him tie it down and don't
Nice.
throw him off the side.
Wild shape counts as a debt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
You remember the bear?
Because it happened with the bear incident with Canoe, didn't
Didn't
it?
news.
That was your first debt, I think.
Oh yeah,
This is
true.
an extremely
Okay.
like, powerful ability. If that wasn't a dare.
Yeah, it's the only thing I could do is druid. Cheers, Elliot.
I hate you sometimes.
Yeah. Why'd you make my life hard?
I'm gonna have a look for any ropes dangling from the ship. If I can't see any, basically get to the back of the ship and just headbutt it and
Headbutt it,
start
cool,
swimming and trying to give it a boost.
Oh my
So
God.
say as you're doing that,
Like a little
you can
motor.
see a couple ropes
Whale
kind of
turbo.
hanging from the sides,
Yeah.
like tied off ropes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and grab onto them with my teeth.
So, you know,
My gums bristled.
Yeah.
so I'd
Oh
say
my
that
God.
you wouldn't be able to get out enough without
Okay.
possibly damaging the boat.
Sweet.
That's like-
Just gonna go
yeah,
straight
sorry,
into the
what
back
did
of it.
Go to the
What did you
this
say?
way.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I
saw
said.
a massive black mass with tentacles and stuff.
Oh right.
Okay, so he's in the back and he's getting something large in the back of it, the boat that is, and he's pushing with his head.
Yeah,
So there's
straight up
a
headbutt.
big sperm in the back of it
Yeah,
and pushing. Okay.
pushing straight in.
And with that, I'd say that you guys would all notice like a small
A little
increase,
surge.
like you put a little bit of
Little bit of
foot on the
turbo.
throttle when you kind of get in, you're like, oh, and that's Harry. So with that, I'd say Seighbyr, you would kind of see where you're up there, right near the captain. You kind of see her looking around more optimistically now.
Jesus, that could have gone badly.
But
Still good.
yeah, so as that's speeding up, you're starting to see kind of in front of us, but on each side,
Oh,
like
fuck.
the startings of very small little whirlpools starting to be
Whirlpools?
being created. Yeah, very similar, much a smaller scale, but similar to what you saw the boat come under. So that is what's currently happening there. Although,
Obviously, I'm just going to shout to the captain that you need to get back on the helm.
and she kind of looks over, sees these whirlpools, and she's like, help me out with this, and she jumps onto the wheel, and she's like hard spinning it left to try and evade this whirlpool. So give me a strength check on that if you want to help her.
Yeah, I'll give her a hand. Come on, dice. That's a 15 again.
15. Okay, so you get on and you're again as she's kind of like pulled it to its like extreme.
I'm kind of.
Then you just grab the top and just give it another like 30
I've only got
degrees
one
of
hand,
distance.
so I'm pure just.
Getting the weight into it. Yeah, cool. So and with
You
that
also
you're
with a mage
seeing
hand?
I don't know how long it lasts.
the I think that's probably gone by now. You're seeing the boat kind of really aggressively sway. What's Aricen doing with this change of
So
direction?
what am I feeling? It just like
You're
tilt.
feeling it kind of like almost slip away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of slow down a bit to observe what's going on around, work out why they're changing so quickly.
You would give me a Persepi.
Counting that as cocked, but that's 21.
Not enough. You would be seeing it ahead of you. You can only kind of see where it's peeling off to the left. You can kind of see two kind of whirlpools coming down.
Yeah.
As you look, you're seeing tentacles from those bottom parts start to
Ah.
come up in those two directions.
So I'm gonna just get my body on the side to basically push
Yeah,
it
push
away.
up, yeah, cool.
So kind of make my way up to like the front of the boat, so I can push easier. If that makes sense. To
yeah,
get
so
it
you've
to
got
turn
more
faster.
leverage
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Get
cool.
up to the front and just absolutely
Cool.
get into it.
Okay. Could you Google for me just whilst this is going on what the life of a sperm whale HP would be, just so we
Oh,
know,
got you,
so
yeah.
we know that for future reference. Okay, what is Ghorny doing right now? So Priya is currently grabbing bodies.
I was going
and
to say he's
throwing
going to try his best to assist in that task. Doesn't tend to go too well for him.
Okay, get in there and get rolling.
How many rolls do I get?
Just
one?
I would say, just the one for the one that's going to be right in front of you, I guess. This one maybe.
That would be, what was it? What kind of roll? Strength?
Strength, yeah.
That's a 12.
Okay, yeah. So you manage to drag this guy over to the side and lift him off, and again flip them legs and get him.
Do I get another cheeky roll?
Yeah. Tell me who you're trying to throw.
I'm going to try and do this one here in front of me.
You gotta love it.
The one that Brad brought back from the dead.
60, yeah.
Give me everything. What's that for? 60 hit points. Yeah.
Cool, okay.
That is 17
17.
for the undead bandit.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So this one, as you grab it, it's just kind of like
Mush.
You kind of feel like the joints and that kind of like separating in the toes underneath it as you're pulling.
Ghorn's like gagging as he's doing it. He's like,
and again you get him and flip him over the side, and he's a goner.
okay.
Right, this boat's looking a lot cleaner. What are you?
So just from this unbelievable AI thing here, so we happen to go with these things.
Yeah.
It's basically goes a trait. It goes echolocation. So I want to basically just sonar down to see if it reveals how big this motherfucker
Okay,
is.
yeah, no, that could fit. So, I would say, is there a distance to echolocation?
No, you can give it a distance.
I would say that you could. The space, you use your echolocation, and what you kind of see or hear or whatever would be the right thing to
Envision.
say here.
Yeah.
Envision. The feedback you get
Yeah.
is that this is
Negative.
like the size of a small island
Oh.
underneath
Fuck
you.
me
Oh.
sideways.
Oh,
Okay.
Small island.
Mm.
Okay.
We're not gaining speed like out of this. Can we see that we're gaining?
You're
speed
definitely
away?
gaining speed. You're seeing the rocks and the land which you saw before. It's there, and you're probably going to be there in maybe
Short time.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Oh god.
What are the boys doing?
So is it steered away from those pools now?
Steered away from
Want to
those
get
pools.
straight back into boost mode.
Okay, so
Get
it's
back.
cleared them, and as you would see, as you're getting back in that boost mode, now on the left side, there's 2 more tentacles rising. It's not
Okay.
not quite caused a disturbance.
So I'm going to start straight under the boat to the other side and start teetering it away from those ones now. Just
Okay.
literally go backwards and forwards,
Okay,
swerving.
so as that's going on, Seighbyr, you're still holding on to this wheel and you're feeling it kind of like bend the other way now. What are you saying?
We're making another. Is Captain still holding on to it as well?
Yeah. So she's got it head down in the deck, holding it down.
I'm gonna cantrip Mage Hand
Mm-hmm.
on my nub
Mm-hmm.
and give it some extra leeway. King.
Help the captain out, yeah?
Yeah, I'm still helping.
Pulling it that way.
So I'm feeling
Is that
resistance.
helping us? Is that helping
feeling
us?
it. You're trying to go this way. Harrison's gone from there now to under here to push it that way. You felt resistance come back. You pulled it back. So it's now kind of like
We're
working
fighting
against
each
Harrison,
other.
Not that you know.
So do I know that there's something definitely going against me? Would I know that? So I'm gonna surface and douse the fuckers. Basically, just try and spray all the water out to let them know that there's a whale there.
What would this check be? Give me a.
I've got stats for them all now, so take your pick.
You get on that? No. Give me a wisdom check, because this would get it'd be a little bit of wisdom whether you would know where the water would land in relation to the speed and the direction. Zoinks.
That's a 2, sir.
Yeah.
Just get up.
So
I'm not
you-
even surfaced. Just
So you kind of like not kind of too used to the water just yet, as this is your first time in it. You go to blow, but you accidentally suck in a little bit. Little
Wow,
coughing in the water.
So fluff that. Immediately, I'm just going to go down and just try and almost attack the boat.
Okay. So you're,
So I know that they're steering. I'm going to try and knock them so they let go of the wheel and it
okay.
spins.
So you're hitting the boat, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What is there any sort of attack?
Yeah, oh, there is. Yeah.
Go
yeah.
on. What is the closest, the most relevant one for this?
Tail slap.
No, it'd need to be stronger than that. Is there like a slam?
Well, that is a
What is this, Pokemon?
tail slap. We've got 7 to hit, plus 7 to hit, and it's a lot of damage.
Okay, we'll go with that then. We'll go with that. It
I
sounded
don't
a
want to
little
do
bit more
full
pathetic.
damage, but I do want to do
Just
it
goes through
enough.
the ship.
Yeah, you just get sucked out.
Should we start drowning?
Clutches.
To attack. That'll be a 22 to hit.
Shows
the
up,
ship.
don't joke about that.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah. And then
Took off IAC.
So you smack the ship, and as that smacks, give me damage. But as that smacks, you kind of wobble Seighbyr and the captain. The captain looks over, thinking, "Is that we just got
Is it
hit by a
tentacle?
fucking tentacle?" And looks over,
14,
and sees
sir.
whirlpools forming on this side.
Did I
And
see-
she's like, other side, and she's trying to spin it back round to the right now.
it's
What were you
14
asking?
damage.
So, as she says that, I kind of let it go, and I'm guessing it kind of on its own a little
Well,
bit.
she's kind of not on the
Oh,
side.
okay.
She's having to spin it. It's there's
So-
no power steering on this bitch.
Ghorn's trying to get another body overboard.
Roll it there, yeah. What's Harrison doing?
Let me just check my.
Seeing
Damage
these
wise.
tentacles
What's the
come
damage?
up,
15?
14.
14 damage. 15.
15
Throw
to
him
get that
over, baby.
guy off. And I try and dart over and get the other geezer off as
Nice.
well.
Okay.
Seeing these tentacles come up, I want to try one of these
14.
sonic clicks.
Yes, that's him over.
Right, so that's all the bodies
So,
by the one bit.
You hit 14 damage. You hit the ship, and you see a little bit of an indent in the planks, but it's not nothing too crazy.
Oh, that's did exactly what I wanted.
This is designed
Back in the
strong enough
game.
to hit a couple rocks.
Two
So,
threes and a dizzy.
So I want to look towards those tentacles.
Mhm.
Use sonic click. So emits a focused sonic burst in a 15-foot cone. They've got to make a DC 12 con save, or they take 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
So
What's
basically,
this one,
want to just like disorientate them.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got
You roll that.
a 12 con on
What
your
ability is
Kraken.
this, sorry?
Sonic click.
Oh.
Yeah, he's attacking the Kraken.
It's just the tentacle. Well, it's fucking us anyway, mate. You know. It's not like you're going to roll a bad roll and kill
Boys,
us
tell
all.
me what you're doing whilst this is going
That
on.
was helpful. I've had a few good rolls, thank Christ.
Is strength my greatest ally in helping her with this wheel in a minute?
I think so, probably.
Strength is for sure, yeah. Okay, so what is it for a con save?
12, I think.
12. It's not much.
That one, come on, that one.
What is it, sir?
Cool, that's got massive
So,
constitution.
That's a save.
That's a save. Okay, so you take half damage.
Oh god, you're
Okay,
damaging
on
it.
one of the tentacles, yeah?
15-foot cone. Are they even close enough to do that?
You could be if you swam to it.
So no.
I don't want to do that. I want to stay close to the ship.
So you just clicked at the water then.
Just kissed it.
That's kind of good.
And that takes 6 rounds to recharge as well, so or 5 to 6.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
you
glad
might
you
not
didn't
have
damage
pissed the
it.
Kraken off more on that one though, so it could have been.
Woo! That's what it sounds like.
It's just a little clickaroonie.
Fades off.
What's that clicking, man?
Hey, it's a friend!
Clicking. Right. Okay. What's the boys doing? We're seeing the land approaching fast now.
Okay.
I'm going to
I'm not sure if there's. I mean, like,
mage hand, right? Oh, they're held
I
burgess.
was gonna say there's not really much
Do
more
your strength
space around
roll.
that wheel, is there? Like I can't really.
Not particularly.
Back in boost mode, by the way.
On the back, yeah. So
Yep.
you're boosting it back, just going wherever they're leading.
Every now and again, stopping
I
to
just,
look either side for these
I like this number
whirlpools.
tonight, 15.
I just walk up
15,
to
okay.
Gnu and the captain.
Gets it all the way around again. She gets it to where she can possibly do. Then
I'm going to kind of...
just drag it down again another 30,
I'm
45
kind of
degrees.
where the wheels. We all know what a pirate
Mhm.
or a ship wheel looks like. I'm gonna sort of lay down with it in between my legs here,
Jam my head into it so it looks.
and then just literally just hold it like that.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
okay, good. Right, so that's what you're doing with that 15 strength. Actually, roll me a second strength save. The 15 was to get it there. Yeah, roll me another to hold it there. What's Ghorn doing? What's
Don't
this
like
guy?
I'm trying to think what I could actually possibly.
What's Aricen doing? What's this guy's thinking?
Keep kind
Was
of
that
popping my
right?
head side to side,
Oh.
looking for whirlpools or tentacles, anything that will.
Oh.
Give me a
Affect it.
perception.
Are the
What'd you
cannons
get?
like bolted
What was
to the
it?
deck?
Well, okay, so drags down. You don't lock it in though, so a little bit of playing there. You try and lock yourself in there, and it slips from underneath you. But you hold it to where you can, but you're not locking it right now.
13.
It's nothing detrimental.
13.
Okay, so where you're looking, you can see
I like
that
that.
no tentacles are
That
in
too.
the
Yeah.
where the ship is
Not a shit ship.
Yeah, it's not shit.
heading, and you're seeing now the black mass. We're almost reaching past it now.
Okay.
As you can see, the black mass ending, and you're seeing sea floor.
So I want to start like proper boosting just to get out of it.
Okay.
Almost there. I don't want to slow down. I want
Okay,
to dash it.
roll me a strength throw for this one. It's got to be high for a fucking whale, isn't it?
17.
17. Okay, so yeah, you pick up the pace. The tail goes in overdrive, and again, the guys kind of feel like almost like he's up to gear.
Yeah.
Are the cannons bolted to the deck?
Was it?
Yeah, typed in.
I was gonna
Like,
say-
you're gonna get rid of
I was gonna, yeah, because I was like, they're probably heavy as
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, for sure.
Could have said.
I don't really know. I don't think there's much else I can do because I can't boost the ship and I can't
Come up with everything.
Right,
can't assist on the wheel. Yeah.
Actions, everything. What the hell?
So it's a baby sperm whale. So
Yeah,
that's why it's
because I think all the sails are out, aren't they?
Tails are
Yeah,
everything
scary.
out,
All the
and
all the bodies are
you're
gone.
getting pushed by a whale.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, I would say, how close are you to the side, Ghorn?
Uh-oh.
Roll me perception whilst you're answering that question.
Okay. Well, I'm 5 foot away.
Yeah,
from
okay,
the side.
yeah. Roll a perception for me.
15.
Okay, so you can see the darkness around us,
Yeah.
but where we're heading now,
Is it
you
starting
can
to go
see
back?
light.
We're
You can
making
see
distance. We're making distance.
And Priya is just, as she's there, she's just lighting the cannon and getting another illuminated
Yeah.
ball out.
Yeah.
Nice.
And as you kind of look out to the sea, you see
Don't do that.
you see the land that you're heading into, and you can see
Do it.
a massive built-up
I'll take that.
city, like
Yeah.
made of like sandstone, and what we're approaching is a great big, like, to get into this port that we're heading to, like
Yeah.
we're barreling towards. The entrance is built like sandstone, built into this giant titan of a statue of a man, and you can see him like holding a big, kind of like a Statue of Liberty, kind of like
Like a
holding
brazier,
lit
kind of
torch.
like, okay.
And you can see from in the distance, you can see the letters etched into that entrance of the port, Everburn.
Okay.
Ooh, new place.
That's
Nice.
where we're heading. And as that goes on,
If we get there,
you
right?
see the shadow of this beast underneath you just fade downwards and away. And
Jesus.
you look over at the captain. She kind of peers over, and she says, "I think we did it. I think we did it." And Gnu's looking over as well, and he's like, "Is everybody safe?"
I'm going to stand up and say, you ever seen... You think that was unnaturally big? Or...
Gnu's like, "No, I've never come across anything like that."
Would Aricen know we're safe now from where he is?
Aricen can see that the thing beneath him the whole time as he's pushing. You can just see this thing kind of almost lost interest and it's faded.
Perfect.
It's not gone away. It's just gone deeper.
Cool.
And like scooped away.
So Aricen's going to peel off to the side, almost keeping that same speed that I was pushing, and try and surface up,
Okay, so
and then drop my form as I'm kind of going over the ship to land.
What side are you doing that on the ship?
whale dexterity.
Well, dexterity. It's not great.
I'd say it's with advantage because you are kind of
Speeding.
speeding in
It's
water.
going 60 miles per hour. Razzing it.
That's a good roll.
Oh, nice.
That is decent.
17.
So it was
Minus 1, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's successful. How does it look?
So he's going to kind of...
Show me where you are on the map as well.
So I would say, yeah, coming up this right side, peeling off, so the ship would slow down. So basically Aricen would work his way up this right side until he feels like he's got enough speed to surface. Flick up where he thinks he's going to have the most space. So after he kind of sees the
Sail.
The sail, the gap in the
sail, I'm going to basically go for that bit,
Yeah.
fly up through the air, and anyone that's looking over that side will just see this
Free of looking.
childlike sperm whale. Yeah, it's the only way it was a CR1. And then kind of just slowly change into Aricen, who's then going to start fumbling and then land straight on the boat.
It would be an Aricen acrobatics check.
Perfect. Oh no, that might still be 8. I think that is.
Aricen.
Yeah, that's a +4 to acrobatics. Yeah, 8.
Okay,
+4.
so you kind of majestically
8 in total.
come up like this, and everyone kind of looks over at this thing, initially thinking, "Oh shit, it's a tentacle," but they see the sperm whale, and then before they know it, it's kind of compressed itself into Aricen, who kind of like flops down and kind of lands on his feet to begin with, but where the deck's wet, just fully does the splits and
And then he's just going to be there, legs split open. He's like, nailed it.
And as it
It
looks
looks like
over,
that.
and you just see Priya kind of looking, kind of like a little bit impressed, like, "Oh wow." Okay.
I'm in.
So as that goes on, everyone kind of breathes a sigh of relief, including the pirates, which have all been helping out on the sails.
Oh god, yeah, I
And
forgot about that.
You see the entrance that we are starting to head down towards.
Oh wow.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, the first land that we have seen in Ashtara as we head on into.
That's cool.
Thanks, Jane, catching that for you.
Oh,
And we're
damn!
We're heading on into the city of Everburn. Okay.
What was
right.
our ship called? The Wizard's Coast.
The Wizard of the Coast.
The Wizard of the Coast.
TN. Yeah, so as we're heading in, there's a moment's calm. What are the boys doing?
What, Captain, what? Is this the usual port that we, or are we off?
She says, no, this is where we are destined to be going.
I just quietly go to Gnu. I'm just like, what are we doing with the pirates?
He's like, well, I think these can answer to the Ashtaran patrol guards when we port.
Ghorn just nods and kind of accepts that.
Just
answer.
ensure that they are unarmed.
I'm gonna look at Aricen. That was pretty impressive. You reckon? I mean, I didn't get a glimpse of the beast down below, but you reckon you could turn into one of those one day?
No, that was not of my kind. I believe it's some sort of different entity.
What do you mean by that?
It's not an animal. I don't think
What?
I
Not an
have
animal?
It was yes. I heard Arwen on the wind. It's not.
Oh,
I
What do you
guess
mean?
of
It was
this world.
something.
something
Summoned
sent
or-
by someone.
I don't know.
The captain kind of hears this conversation going on beside her, and it's not smooth sailing, but she kind of interjects as she's like shouting over. She's like, "That's no animal. That's a weapon."
What do you mean by this?
She's
Something.
She's wrestling with the
Have you
thing.
encountered it before?
She's like, "No, not in my lifetime, but I've heard stories. I don't think there'll be many boats out for a little while now that there's a word of a Kraken about."
How do these stories go? I mean,
wrestling.
is it something? I'm gonna go and kind of assist her whilst I'm talking.
Ellio's just like every time it's like she's wrestling it. So I'm gonna help.
So you help her out. She's like, takes a sigh of relief. You just see patches her back. Is like a
Tell me-
She's in bits.
she's in pieces.
Tell me some of these stories that you are talking about. What do you mean?
She's like, you never heard of a Kraken?
Not from where I'm from.
No. So
They don't have them in the forest, sadly.
no, I don't think.
Sadly.
I don't
I
think
suppose
any of
it's
us
not
have.
sadly.
Thankfully.
Like,
Yes, that one.
Is this a beast summoned magically? Or
So
you say it's not a.
So she kind of looks over you, like, how the fuck can you not know? She says, this is something that just resides in the deep. Well, rumor has it, it was made by the gods as a weapon.
Oh, by the gods.
Do you know what specific gods at all? Or
Just the gods. I'm not versed.
why would
Not
it?
that well
Why would
versed.
it surface now?
Well, there's reports of these probably maybe every couple decades.
So this is that was a really rare occasion.
Yes, that was. Let's just say not many people see that with their own eyes and
And
live to tell the
All
tale.
of your time at sea, you've never seen something like that before.
Never.
At
This
least you
is,
can put down your.
this is definite bragging rights.
Yeah.
If we can make it.
You'll
to
be
port.
getting a few ales tonight, I'd imagine.
As that goes on, you see the shadow of that archway kind of break the sunlight over our heads, and you see us entering this port, and you just
Okay.
see you can see on the rim of the port where we will be docking. You're seeing
Yeah.
kind of panic where word somehow has got to everyone clearly that there is
About
a
the
Kraken.
Kraken.
You're seeing siege weapons that are all being brought out
Oh.
to the front of the dock.
God.
And the captain says, "Oh,
I just turned.
word's got to the port already then."
I just turned to her and I'm like, "Is the Kraken known to ever attack Everburn? Has it
I
happened?"
think if it wanted to, we wouldn't be pulling into it right now.
Oh. I see.
Captain, just so you're aware, I did some damage below, so while you're in the harbour, it might be good to get that checked out.
Listen, that thing would have done a lot more damage. So you did what you could, and we made it. We made it in one.
Do you
piece.
know
Very
of Do you know of the ship that it unfortunately sunk? Do you know anyone?
It just looked like a Kazan naval ship, so would have helped with the pirates, but no, that wasn't surviving an attack from that thing.
How big was that ship? Just out of curiosity.
That was probably
Just
maybe
wham.
twice the size of
Just to
this
put
ship.
like the Kraken in
Huge.
perspective.
But
Yeah.
It's
twice
like
the
a-
size of this ship, and it took it down in seconds.
It's like a galleon, wasn't it? It's
Yeah,
like a big
yeah.
battleship
It
kind
was
of thing.
it was a warship, pretty much.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn.
but yeah.
What do you think? Like this ship's like what? 5, 10, 15. This is like 50, 60 foot wide.
Mm.
I mean,
Like
this
the
is-
ship that
this
we're
is-
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
is
So
like-
that one
yeah.
was even bigger,
Well,
wasn't
this
it?
has been like housing like 60 people for 2 weeks. That's just like a cruise ship, and that's like a warship in comparison. Right?
Gunu, do you think it's a good idea to check on people below deck?
And who's like, let me go check. You keep an eye on those pirates, and he trots on down the stairs and heads downstairs to the civilians.
Priya,
She's kind of like limping her way over where she's been so exuded throughout that whole situation, in
Yeah.
the fight and this. And she's like, "What's up, Seighbyr?"
is this familiar sights for you?
She says, "Haven't been here in years." over a decade now, but it's does feel good to be home.
Listen, I might need your help while we're here.
Right, what do you need?
Well, I think I've seen the odd person around Renvalen that had a, and I hand up my little stub with no.
And she's like, oh yes, we'll be able to acquire
Do these
more appropriate things for us. And she holds up her
yeah?
3-fingered hand.
Do these
Yeah.
prosthetics are they just like still, or do you think?
Oh no, they're functional, but
Okay.
Expensive, aren't they?
Yes.
Somebody said.
they're a pretty penny, unless we can get some sort of blueprint, and I'll be able to make them.
You can make them.
I could try,
Is that something you made in the?
She is
Never.
very impressive.
but I could. I'm a fast learner with these things. Sorry, Alison?
Nothing.
So to interrupt this conversation, this little fella comes zipping down on the line. He's like that. Oh, fucking hell, mates. Oh, that was quite a ride.
Let's go up and punch him in the face.
You punch him. Give me an unarmed strike. Give me an unarmed strike.
Just knocks him out.
Oh mate, that was a rough boom.
Off his feet.
Overboard.
Where would
Sends him flying.
Where would I? Oh, there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I was hoping you'd take that.
Sure.
And this is going on. What's Aricen doing?
Well,
Oh,
next to Seighbyr, so I just look at him
Got
go
that.
past at like full speed. Fuck it.
What was it?
7 to hit.
7 to hit.
7 to hit.
Yeah.
You don't get a lot for
That's
your
the
additions.
advantage. Give me another. Give me advantage because that was by surprise.
Surprise attack.
I'll just do another.
Yeah, just roll a save and see if it's higher than 7.
And hope for the best. We can hope for the best, fella.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Do you want damage or?
give me damage. Yeah. What would unarmed damage be?
I think it will calculate it.
It does
It's on your strength modifier, I think. I think.
0.
Yeah, mine's probably not sure.
You gain health with Aricen.
I just snap my wrist.
That's like a little.
3 damage. So you just straight up. Okay. This knocks him out, but what does it look like?
So, say what he said again.
So he comes down and he's like that. Oh, bloody hell, mates. That was a wild ride, wasn't it? What? And he's out. He just hits the deck. And he's out cold.
I turn around to see what the reaction for the other pirate prisoners were. At that happening.
So you turn around and you can see they're back down here now. But you see
With Gnu.
you see this guy kind of looking over. This like
Crackhead.
rough-haired older guy kind of look over and he's kind of like chuckling a little bit. And you see
Chuckling!
the second just kind of. So this is a small little goblin woman. Kind of looks quite old for a goblin woman. Goblins don't usually survive too long, but she's quite old for a goblin woman. Very wrinkled, and she's just kind of looking disapprovingly over at everyone.
Oh, the face. She's got a little shank on
racist.
Okay, so he's out cold. As we pull on in, you can see people throwing their. We're close to the docks now. You see the dock handlers throwing their ropes to the boat, to the deckhands of the boat, and the deckhands kind of grabbing them all to kind of wrap the boat in and pull us all in tight so that we can all disembark. So that's how close we are right now.
Well, everyone's obviously Sabre's just knocked this geezer spark out. I'm assuming everyone kind of goes back to normal. I'm just going to go up to the guy and just...
Well, there's only us up on top, right?
It's only us.
And the
perfect.
everyone's below.
I'm just going to raffle through that guy's jacket.
Okay, you're going to
Pockets. Yeah, I just want to check him.
Okay, so you'll see in his pockets he's got a small bag of gold amounting in 19 pieces of gold.
I'm rich again.
He's now robbing people. What happened to Aricen?
He's a pirate.
He's a
though.
pirate.
It's all fair. You know,
It's all fair in love and war.
Okay.
Anything else?
That was
That's
war.
it, just a play. He's got his little shitty daggers and that, but nothing of any
I
use.
think I want to tie his shoelaces together.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check to see if you tie them together or just better.
Tie my hands
laces.
together. Oh shit!
Yeah, he handcuffs
Does his own ones. He's like, how have I done this?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
10.
10, yeah. Successful. His laces are tied together.
And walk away.
Wow.
Okay, so everyone is. So the boat is getting tied up. What are you folks doing? Are you looking to disembark immediately?
We pulled up. We're all.
They look. They're roping up the boat and they're bringing out the bridges to get on deck to be able to walk off onto like the equivalent of like.
I just say to the others, I'm like, give him a moment. I've got to check on by quickly.
I've just gone down to the stairs. I'm just gonna scratch in a little symbol of Arwen just onto
Graffiti now. Who is this guy?
Just defacing
like a little
property.
kind of a symbol of
Okay, so
fucking making it a bad
Where
thing.
is that? Where is
It's
that?
just where I am on the map, just kind
Okay,
of
in there.
just by that stairwell, just kind of on the bottom bit. Just
Yeah.
scratch it in.
A little. Aricen, Arwen was it.
2025 or whatever year we're in.
1439.
Oh, 14.
No, I do have the year, I'll have to look it up.
I want it now, please,
Oh,
so I can
let
spin
me
now.
just Cool. Okay, what is Seighbyr doing here?
I'm gonna grab the body of the unconscious guy and just drag him down the stairs.
He's dead.
One damage.
Go where you
Where are the boards coming on? Like here, kind of thing.
Middle
the
section,
board
maybe?
will be like the midsection, but it'll be it'll be the midsection about.
So I'm just gonna grab him and just stand there and wait for the boards to.
Okay.
God,
Okay.
he's really taking it personal against that guy.
Okay. So
Fuck these pipes.
take it where. So you're going there to where the boards are going, and you've dragged him to.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. What is? So Aricen's scratching there.
Yeah.
You've gone down.
Go over
Yeah,
with
so
them
I'm gonna check to see if she's like in the kind of like bar canteen area, and if not, go straight to the room.
So as you go down there, you see, you're heading into the bar canteen area. You see just
Carnage.
the whole crowd of people, like, and where throughout this, they've been like kind of like almost ducking and covering, and you see kind of a slight smack on the left, like a slight bulge on the left front side of the boat, which a few of them are kind of hammering. To
Oh,
kind of
shit.
knock back out, and you see Valia behind the bar again. She's
Behind the
clearly
bar?
trying to keep some normality
Okay.
with everyone, and you see she's kind of like.
I just go over. I'm just like, we're safe.
She's like, did you see it? Did you see the Kraken?
I mean, I saw some tentacles and I didn't really see it. I mean, it was
Nothing else
massive.
is that. Nothing else is that big.
I mean, Aricen said it was the size of a small island.
You saw it. You
Well,
went in the water.
Yeah, he turned into a fucking whale.
Oh my god.
But
Was
yeah,
that- Well, she said one of the tentacles must have hit the side of the boat. We
yeah.
felt a dent hit. I think when a few of the guys are knocking it out
Is
now.
that you? Is that you? I was going to say. I'm just like, yeah, that's the Kraken.
Another on the boat. Yeah. We're survivors.
Yeah.
She's like, but we're here at least.
We're safe. I just wanted to check that everything was okay.
She says, well, it looks like I'm going to be out of a job on the seas for a little while.
Oh, well, that's kind of what I was going to say. I think we're going to have to disembark quite quickly.
Oh yeah. I don't want to be on here any longer.
But if they're either I was going to say if we meet back in Renvalen, then you could always leave a note with Torrington for me, or if you're working here.
She's like, well, there's no way I'm going to be able to get back to Renvalen anytime soon. There's going to be no sane captain is going to be riding a boat back with Kraken.
Completely fair.
Reports of Kraken. So I think I'm going to have to pick up a job here in maybe Everburn.
Okay. Do you have anywhere in mind? Have you been here before?
I know a few places.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll ask around for you then.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll be I'll when we get off, I'll show you the tavern, which I'll be
Okay.
interested in going to.
Okay. Well, I need to get back upstairs, but
Yeah, we need to get off of this
Make
boat.
it-
She starts grabbing stuff from underneath the
I just like pop up to you guys, stick my head up, and I'm like, do we need to get our shit?
I guess that's probably a good idea, actually.
As you say that, you see Bartholomew. Harvest.
fuck.
Bartingus.
Come rushing out, and he's like a baggage mule. He's completely like
Oh, he's
bags
insane.
all over the place, and he runs past you and he says, "Not to worry, not to worry. I've got everything. Let's get the fuck off of this boat." Shimmies on past.
As he goes past, I'm like, have you got the scrolls?
He's like, "I got the lot." And he's out of there before you can.
Literally needs land.
So as that happens, you see him kind of rushing out, and you're seeing a fair few people running out with all of their gear now, they're trying to get off this boat as soon as possible.
Just before, I'm gonna stand there with the holding the unconscious guy, let everyone kind of go in front of me, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And is Priya around me at all?
No, she's up on the deck near the captain.
I'm gonna shout for Priya again and be like, Priya, and then
So as you shout Priya, you just kind of like almost. It actually give me a little give me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving
It's a
throw?
Constitution throw.
okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah, roll me a Constitution.
made me shit myself.
Roll me a con. What is Aricen doing whilst this is going on?
Ghorn, did you see blotches down there?
There's a lot of people crowded around.
Okay.
It
Trying
was
to repair some damage below deck.
15,
It's not important.
I said it was the Kraken.
As you're kind of shouting to Priya, you just see this kind of like shrub on a stick run straight past you, and you quickly dodge it out of the way, and you just see him and Aricen!
Blotches!
Aricen!
You made it!
Oh, thank goodness!
I
Did
was
you see
worried for
that
a
thing?
second. I didn't. I've never
What?
got close enough. It was
Oh,
too scary for me.
yeah.
Where were you?
Well, I was doing my bit down there.
I can imagine.
People, yeah.
True druid like yourself.
I feel like I was doing some stuff.
Yes.
I felt like I was helping the boat with the wind.
We did work on that. Yes.
Yeah, wow.
So I
That
felt
was me
the
and
ship
the-
move
yeah.
a lot. So
Wow. Well,
you are
okay.
truly impressive.
Wow, thank you. I was going to say
Yeah.
for you. What have you guys been up to?
I've got seasick. My friends did a lot of work.
Like,
you
as he
are.
said that, I'm going looking around the blood-stained deck with fire, ice. I'm just like a little bit in disbelief. That he's like, "What are you up to?"
Stepping on some blood.
There is still one body on deck as well. I'm just like,
there's the captain. There's the pirate captain on.
I like look at Canoe. I'm like,
He's like, well, we best disembark. And you just see him like waddle off. He's got not a fucking belonging to his name other than his stick. I'll see you on dry land, guys. And he
See you there,
waddles off,
blotches.
gets onto the thing and waddles off.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, what are you guys saying?
Yeah. So I guess we're disembarking as well.
Okay,
I just
everyone's
wanted
off.
to chat to Priya for a second.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, if Priya's up on top with the captain. And you can see she's kind of like just tidying up some parts of the bit. There's like planks that are all kind of missing. She's trying to knock them back down, doing her bit.
I'm like kind of beckoning her over to me. I'm like, Priya.
And she's like, you see her kind of say something to the captain and step away. She's like, she comes down. She's like, Seighbyr, you good?
So I'm kind of panning the whole look of Everburn,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to be like, how far does the war span from here? I mean,
The war?
Is this a safe place?
Last time I was here, it was all out war. But from what I've heard, there's in some way peace now. Basically, the majority of Ashtara has been conquered.
By who again? Sorry, who is that?
The Karzans.
The Karzans.
Yes. So basically, an invader. I haven't been here since he's been, but what I hear is that It was an invader. There's always been warring parties in Ashtara, but this one seemed to gain power very fast and just completely wiped out the competition.
And is he someone that the continent should be worried about, or someone
From what I
that's
hear.
going to?
From what I hear, he's brought some sort of law to the place, but a conqueror nonetheless.
Okay, conqueror. You think? What do you think? Is he someone that's conquered this in violence, or is generally?
That's the only way to conquer Ashtara.
Do you think he was being genuine to the continent, or do you think he's done it for power? And
I suppose we'll find out. We just have to see in how much order the place is when we transverse about.
Is this where your hometown is?
Oh no, it's I'm a little way from here, but I have passed through here. I remember as a child.
And you don't have much family?
None remaining now. As this goes on, you hear people kind of like waving down, like everyone off. And you're still seeing siege weapons being like trebuchets and stuff being dragged out into relevant places on the port, all facing out into the sea.
So I'm going to walk off the plank, and then are there any guards waiting on like the city side, like just off the plank, off the boarding? Yes, sir.
Let's hold Brad. Where are we? Where there is soon? There's one. Okay, are you bringing with you that knocked out bandit?
Yeah, because I want to throw him down in front of the nearest guard's like feet.
Okay. Okay, so we disembark.
Let's get straight into another map.
Yeah, I was about
Why
to
do we
say,
feel like we're about to go into another combat?
Oh my lord. Oh shit!
So we
Oh,
disembark,
fuck.
and
Massive.
Oh good lord!
and as we step onto off of the ship, we're seeing ahead of us grand like market stalls, tents, like very worn old sandstone, almost like the stone had just been attacked for decades by sandstorms and all sorts of bad and crazy weather. Kept, but not massively well kept. And you notice on one of the towers burning. The only time you've seen something burning like this was in the sunken library.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This isn't a natural flame. So you're seeing in this. It's almost like a lighthouse,
Natural
but it's
flame,
burning a crazy like an inferno.
Would I recognise that?
You'd have been like, oh shit, that the closest, like that's not a flame. Like it's like CGI. You can see that's not real fire.
Okay.
And the last time you saw that sensation was in the sunken library. So you step off and you see a guard standing, not on a horse, but you see him on this port. Massive, great big, armoured, rugged guy with a beard, like dark hair, top knotted up, like quite large. You can see he ain't missing no meals. He's a well-fed soldier, and he looks to you guys, and he says, "Everyone off, everyone off." And he sees you dragging one, and he says, "What's this?"
I'm gonna just kind of throw him in front of you and say, "What's the punishment for piracy?"
Just this one. And he reaches for his sword, pulls it out. Just this one.
Oh, I was on deck too.
Bring them two.
I believe he's going to kill them.
I just go and grab the. I'll like escort, go back up the ramp and then escort the others out.
Could you not put them to use?
What's for like firewood?
Cleaning toilets. Do you have toilets?
Yes, we have toilets.
Sorry, I live in a forest. We don't have toilets. It wasn't a
You
judgment.
don't have toilets?
We have trees and bushes, and holes in grounds.
He grabs him and just drags him over to the side. We'll see what happens with the others. So you're grabbing the others on?
Yeah.
Okay, so you head back onto the ship, and who are you going to first out of the two? They're separate.
What was it? The goblin and the old guy? The old guy.
You're going to the older guy?
And I say to Gnu as well, I call Gnu over as well. I was like, the Ashtarans are asking for the prisoners.
He's like that.
Do you want to do it on your own?
He's like that.
Just letting him know.
So you come over to him. He's kind of on his own at the moment. Gnu's not with him.
Yeah.
So these two are kind of, this one and the goblin are kind of together.
Yeah.
And he's like, he says to you, put up a good fight. And have a scrap that one.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss Dex,
Yeah.
but fair game.
Well, it was
We can't say that we. Not many people can say they survived Kraken together now, can they?
No, I guess not.
He's just kind of like shaking his ear, like checking his finger, like spit him on the deck. Well, better take off. And he starts walking off towards the
I
deck.
grab him by the back
You're
of the scruff.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I just throw him down the plank.
And as you feel a little kick on your leg, you look down and there's the goblin. Leave him alone!
I just
Oh!
back at the goblin.
Slap the goblin! Give me an unarmed strike on the goblin.
Fucking hell!
How do I even do that?
Racist against goblins.
Really
Make note of that. That's
really
the second time he's gone full ham on that poor
straight for the
goblin.
goblin. Get Bloxies out of here.
Can't wait. No character's goblin.
20 to hit.
Definitely.
That's a hit. Do me damage.
3 damage. Right. 2 damage.
2 damage. She's oh! She like just looks up at you like stroppily.
Yeah. So yeah, I throw the old guy down the plank and I just tell her, I'm like, get down there now.
Okay, so they kind of like step forward and they walk down to the port with you guys and come across
The beast. The mountain.
this gentleman, which is stood down there with. It's just the one that's slumped in the corner.
Yeah.
And
So
these
are the other two that
bring
were.
them both.
These are the other two that are still living.
So he gets them both. He gets one at his sword and he gets a dagger on the other. And he says, "I'll go with this one." He gets him over with the other one, and he says, "Piracy, you say?
Yes.
What did they do?"
Kites from the sky, raining down on our ship.
And he runs through the goblin, and you just see the light leave her eyes. And he just, with a dagger, kind of stabs the dagger into her and pushes her off into the water.
Yeah.
He's like, "What else?"
They killed one of the ship guards.
He spins the sword around and stabs the old boy in the leg. And as he screams, he gets his head, he gets the dagger and just slits his throat and then again throws him into the water. And he says, "What else?"
Oh well, they attacked all of our crew.
That pretty much covers it.
Do you fight back?
We fought back. We killed about 10 of them, I think.
Sounds like a fair fight then.
Took a few kites down too, so they might be a little bit less hassle.
He puts his weapons back. And he says, "This one can tell the tale."
Fair enough.
He says, "On your way."
Carry on then.
Saber's bricked up at this point.
Okay, walk where you want to walk.
It was just a bit when I said slap the goblin. Brad was like, yes. Joe was like, what are you doing?
Right, walk where you want to walk, boys.
Goblin.
So I guess we're going down the plank.
Yeah.
Walk down here.
Kriya's coming with you. As we approach here, we see 2 more guards.
Yeah.
And before we walk past them,
Yeah.
we see like an old woman, an old beggar, kind of walking over as she's seeing all of the people coming.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of people disembarking. We see, you can kind of see a little shrub kind of in the distance, bouncing along. We're seeing like Valia's hair. You're seeing the Dragonborn bartender. You can see Bartingus in the distance. He's fucking gone. He's on dry land.
He's off.
See Doran disembark.
You didn't see. You don't
Where
see
is
him.
Where is Bartingus? Where is he?
He's just over this way. He's just there's a whole crowd all around here.
Oh, okay, right, fine,
He's all
fine.
around here.
I didn't know if his thing would be there.
No, no. So you're
Okay, cool.
So you're seeing all of these people, and you're seeing an old woman, like old, kind of like gaunt. She does not look well.
Oh dear.
Aged human woman, that tan skin, but kind of pale tans. Just looks
Sick.
sallow, and she's kind of like not communicating, but clearly like begging. And you see another one of these guards in the same uniform as the one you just saw.
Yeah.
And he heads over to the woman, and he just backhands her to the floor, and he pulls out his dagger, and he says, "I'll take your hands for this. Get out of here." And the old woman, she's kind of like, her eyes already started to swell from the hit, and she just like scarpers off into the distance. So she's out here.
They don't take
Start
kindly
to step
to
forward.
people here, do they?
Seighbyr says, I could use them.
Like a sitcom moment, they're all laughing. Ah!
Are they letting
Laugh
us
track,
through?
please. Yeah.
Hey?
Are they letting us through?
Yeah,
Just walk through.
this is just seeing people through. Okay, so you head on out here, and yeah, it's just a market stall. You're seeing all sorts of people. It's more like they're not selling
more
stuff.
like
It's more
knickknacks and
like
stuff like that.
no, it's more like fish, old. It's like tools. It's like this is like a workman's area. It's almost like they've been cracking all of these out to put together this siege equipment.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's just
right.
all sorts of like
So
a
it's
work
like
site
supplies
mostly.
and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that,
So
right,
this isn't like a market in a terms of like
With you.
to a commercial market.
It's like a dockyard kind of thing.
Yeah,
Right.
Arison's going to run up to that lady.
Okay.
She got slapped up
So
in the
she
face.
is, I believe, this one over here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Just go up to her and say,
She's like,
reach into my bag.
I'm leaving.
Wait, stop. Hold up my hand. Try and grab her
She
hand.
flinches.
19 gold.
I'm not hurting you. Don't worry.
You're getting shit from me.
She reaches over.
And then as she feels between my hands, it's gold in there.
He's like,
Oh, I thought you were doing gold.
The 19
The
gold.
19
I knew it was
19
coming.
gold.
I knew it was coming. I was like, that's an Aricen play.
Bless you.
It was not mine, but I'm sure it will do better in your hands.
What was it? Oh no, I can't have this stolen.
It's the pirates.
I can't have this stolen.
No,
I can't have this stolen.
pirates
I
stole
need
it.
my hand. I need my hands. And she places it down on the floor.
Okay, take my 19 gold and I'll take this 19 gold.
This is not a stolen man.
No, this is mine.
Oh, bless you.
and come here for a second.
Oh,
I'm just going to
goodness.
do cure wounds on
Another
her face.
blessing, sir. Oh. How much does it heal?
Surely that's inspiration worthy.
I think it is. I think he's already got inspiration.
Oh,
I do.
shit.
Yeah, I still haven't
Inspired,
used
young
it.
man.
Oh, Lord. Does he get one for fucking punching the guy?
Yeah, I'd say you would. For sure.
And
Not
for that-
9 hit points.
I've already,
Wait, what was? Oh, I done it. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
I've already got inspiration anyway.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
9 hit points
Thank
back
you.
to her face.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you kind of see the swelling of her eye, just kind of like disperse amongst her face, and then just fold down to nothing. And she's like, "Oh, bless you."
Might I
What did you-
ask you a question quickly?
Of course.
Where would be a good place to stay? A cheap place? I'm sure you know of these.
I just stay where I can.
Where would visitors from ships go?
Oh, you head to the inn, the local inn.
Perfect. And which direction is that? Sorry, I'm not from here.
And she just kind of like points over to the northeast, so
Okay.
top right.
Top right.
Oh, like the-
You see an alleyway which kind of goes down into a more built up and kind of commercial sort of area.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, over this direction, you see there's a
Yeah,
you see that like a watch like a tower. You see a guard hanging over the top of the tower, and that's going down into the more commercial. That's where the majority of the crowd are moving.
I kind of start keeping stride to try and catch up with Bartingus.
Okay, so you head to Bartingus is like around here.
And I kind of just say, well, what's the plan? Do we have somewhere to stay? Do we know where we're going?
So
I'm imagining you're our guide, so you've been here before.
Bartingus says, "Oh well, yeah, absolutely. We've got a few places to stay. It's pay on the door, so hopefully there's no risk. But we've got a few options. This isn't my first rodeo.
Okay.
Yeah, you just.
Is he still just loaded up like an absolute?
Oh, he's
pack
completely
mule?
loaded. Yeah. He's got everyone's shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you folks stick with me.
I just do like a little whistle to make sure that Priya's like catching up with us and stuff.
Yep. Okay, so Priya she's looking around at all the stuff. She's kind of like in wonder.
Yeah.
It's like
A
nostalgic.
nice little
for her.
homecoming.
And she kind of zips over to you.
Following-
She's like, we just following Arvis.
I think so.
You know
quite-
this place better than anybody
I'm quite
else.
sure
Oh.
about Aricen. And then I see you over. I'm like, oh,
I'm just going to see
Aricen,
me running around
Seighbyr.
the boxes like, where the fuck's
Aricen,
everyone got?
Seighbyr.
As you're moving,
Run
you
over.
just hear the old woman be like, bless you, sir, bless you.
Have a good day.
It shrinks back. Oh, thank you, I already am.
Oh, good.
Shrinks away.
Oh.
She heads off.
Following like Bartingus and the guys, because they're taking a look around. Is anyone that stands out in the guard to be like the captain of this area,
think it
or
might be.
Everyone that you see is
A unit.
similarly dressed and armed.
are they all of the same kind of build too? They're all like big, chunky people. Or...
They all look pretty capable.
Mm.
They all look quite capable. This is clearly not any sort of guard of which like tolerates any sort of weakness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Very much a kill or be killed environment by the seemings of
You
it.
just seen 2 murders,
Yeah.
and one of them was a message to send to the other. So yeah, as you're walking through, you see like it's again just very like sandstone buildings, as you can see from the map, like that sort of colour. So it's like everything's in like sepia tone, sepia tone, whatever that is. And lots of like rich red fabrics and stuff. A lot of the guard are kind of adorned in like red stuff, similar to Renvalen guard, but more of a crimson, deep red.
Okay.
A lot of the fabrics are made of that. The roofs of the tents, you're seeing a lot of the kind of the overhangs of all of the buildings and the bar and the areas that you're going to. And this is roughly what the area looks
Oh, wow.
like. And you're
Yeah,
seeing
cool.
the crowd.
Nice.
The crowd moving in the
That's cool.
direction which Bartingus pointed
I was
in.
going to say, are we just going to head over that way?
That is over this way. So, Seighbyr, you mentioned about any guards, anyone looking more superior.
Yeah, is it like a captain of the guard, or
You can't see any difference. The only one you can notice is that there is one in the tower in the top right. Positionally, he looks the most authoritarian.
so he's got all eyes on overlooking everything.
He's looking at everything, and you're seeing as you're looking around, you can see everyone bracing like on tender hooks for this siege equipment. What do you want to do?
Let's follow the guys.
You're following the guys, okay? Okay,
So we'll follow Bartingus's lead, I guess.
following Bartingus, yeah.
I just go to Aricen. I'm like, you gave her the pirate's gold. Didn't
I
you?
tried. She didn't want it. I gave her my gold and then took the pirate's gold. So technically, I put it to good use.
Fair play. Fair play.
She said, Priya says, why did you need to do that transfer of gold? Why would you not take the other gold?
I believe you probably know it better than most, but thievery, I believe you lose your hands or die. I'm not sure she was saying.
Last time I was in this continent, it was governed under a different
Oh, apologies.
reign, so this is new to me.
Then,
This
yes,
seems-
if you are caught stealing it, sounds like you lose your hands.
Right, okay.
So that's only half a problem for you.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a low blow there, Harrison.
Is it good?
How do you go from simping to...
Trying to throw him under the bus to get in a Prius favor. He's like, you're a dick. This guy, right? Okay, so you guys all Bartingus is kind of like leading you through.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a lot of the crowd kind of like they're going into the people you recognise is from the boat, heading into different shops and stuff like that, different buildings.
Yeah.
And we kind of Arvis is kind of taken off fair bit in front of you, but you can just see a mound of bags and stuff.
Okay.
And he takes us. You see him kind of pointing at. It's like tucked away. It's like a little tucked away crevice in the wall, but you can just see on the top. It's just named Everburning.
Okay.
So and that's what he's pointing at. He makes eye contact with a few of you.
Yeah. We're all just nodded.
And then he heads on in.
I suggest we speed up and get there. Other people will probably try and take the rooms.
Yes.
All I'm saying
let's go.
is, and I'm one to talk here, is that this place looks pretty fortified. Or what I'm saying is that I think in Red Valen we can get away with this and that, but I don't think we're going to be able to.
Yeah, I don't think they take any funny business around here.
Completely agree, but
yeah, might be worth being on the more cautious side.
Shall we?
At least none of us have. Well, at least I don't have a bounty on my head here.
True. True. But I reckon it'd be easy to get one.
Oh, for sure. I'm not going to be stealing any other Eldritch artifacts anytime soon.
No.
So.
Well, look where that one got you.
Well, I'm not wrong. Not wrong.
So,
kind of just pulls his hand up again.
Well, you're doing better than me.
Yet again.
He makes a joke and it's
Yet
funny.
again, not wrong.
Shall we?
Aaron's just like double standards.
What's the plan here then? We
Stick in the tavern.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
step through the door and see what Bartingus is up to, I guess.
Okay, so you step on through, and so you step in, and it's quite crowded already. Majority of people from the boat. You're seeing the place doesn't have a window in it. It's in this. It's kind of carved. The door that you enter, kind of carved into a rock face. So as you go in, you expect it to kind of be like a little cavernous room. No, it's like pretty lavish. You're seeing loads of like rich tapestries on the walls. Like a couple of banners hanging down of just fire. Like this on the banners, it's like a bright burning fire on like a red felt banner, and there's loads of like colourful like warm toned rugs all over. And
is the you said there was people from the ship in there, right?
lots of people, yeah. So it's busy. You're hearing a lot of
what are the owls called? What are the owl things called?
Owl things?
Yeah, what's the...
Oh, Aarakocra.
Yeah, is he in there?
You
The guy that
at
screams
a
at
glance
people.
you couldn't spot him. Like there's a big crowd.
Is Doran in there?
Again, at a glance couldn't spot him. The only ones that stand out are the big, lanky kind of orc woman that you spotted
Oh,
before,
yeah.
just because of the nature of
How many ales?
yeah, and, so she's the only one.
Cronesy,
really stand out
R.I.P..
so much. R.I.P. the man.
Also known as Rest in Peace.
Guys, so bitter for that poor man for some reason.
All he wanted to do was change his dietary requirements.
There was that meme the other day.
I love how that turned out.
It's so fucking funny.
Okay, so
Is this one over here, Elliot? I'm assuming that's the bar person, the inn owner.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
yes, that's a bar. That's the barkeep.
Go on. Do you want to
Yeah,
take lead on this
I
one?
can see whether we can get... I just like look to Bartingus. I'm like, do you mind?
Bartingus is he's kind of like getting all the bags. Like, oh, make yourselves comfortable, boys.
Don't forget we got Priya.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Talking to me, Seighbyr?
Sorry?
Was you talking to me? It's Arvis. Was you talking to me?
No.
Oh, right. Oh, thought you said you wanted your bag or something. He's putting all the bags down.
He's so fucking weird.
So
Are you talking to me, Aricen?
So loud in here, don't you think?
I just
just gonna run off.
is there like a little bell or anything like that? Can I do like a little ding?
There's a crowd of people, so you can start to make your way.
Okay, so I start to make my way in like queue.
Cool. Okay, so you're in the queue at the moment. What are the boys doing?
Is your
Freya is here with you.
Can you see your friend?
I'm just looking around for the little green staff in the air, the little walking bush.
You can't. Can you see it right there? You can see behind you here. You see a door open.
Yeah.
And you see a little goblin holding a bush come
Good
walking out,
man.
and he's got a little bit of toilet paper stuck to his shoe.
I'm gonna look down and away for now.
Trying to swerve it.
Watches has been blank.
How far back are we in this like queue to get to the front?
There's probably 8 row of people in front of you.
I look down and away.
Saber's seen this lunches come out of the thing as well. He's just looking at Harrison.
He's trying to hide as if a hand would stop his appearance. Okay, what is Ghorn doing right now?
So he's trying to like make his way to the front of
Trying to get their attention.
Queue body
Right,
through.
busy. You're seeing glances you're seeing of the barkeep, and it's a like little less than middle-aged female orc.
Yeah.
And you can see she's kind of rushed off her feet. You're kind of looking like, oh Jesus Christ, a bit overwhelmed at the massive rush that's just come in.
Yeah.
Does she look like she's working her way along like the front
She's
group?
just
Like, are we gonna be
getting who
anyone?
she can, getting them.
She just is she taking drinks orders?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, fine. So I where is it? So I use thaumaturgy to make my voice a little bit louder.
Cool.
To
Is
try
that
to
cantrip, yeah?
Yeah. Just to try and get it above the din
Yeah.
of the people around me and just
Cool.
trying to grab her attention.
Okay,
I
what do you
guess.
say?
I was like, excuse me, and I just flicker a gold in the air.
No, as you do that, a lot of people kind of turn around and there's like this crowd kind of hushes a little bit. And they see you.
I just
And as they
wade
do
my
that,
way through.
They do that, it
Yeah.
opens up, and you.
I put the gold on. I'm just like, this is for you. He's like,
Oh, thank you.
I was just wondering if you had rooms for the evening.
Oh no, we're fully booked.
Fully booked.
Last one just went to the gentleman over there with all the bags. What? Any drinks?
I point to Bartingus and I'm like, to him?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
He's no, he must have a few people with me. He's booked for one of the bigger rooms.
Turns out that's actually us then.
Oh, you're sorted then.
He didn't actually tell us that we had the room reserved.
Oh, no,
It's meant to be our guide.
Oh, well, good luck on you like that. There's not much help many guys can give you in Ashtara,
Okay.
so.
Okay. Well,
Could I hear that?
Nothing else.
Would I hear that, or is it?
well,
Yeah.
Thank you for your time and good luck with the shift. I
Go on,
guess.
Thank you.
Cocktail. Get a cocktail.
By this time, she's already served.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just like another time.
So
I come back to the boys.
as that
I just
goes
go over
on,
to Bartingus. I'm like, you've already got the room.
he's like, oh yes. Oh, he pulls out his little, his little itinerary. He's like that. So we have. What a spot of good luck. Wow. I best go get the key.
Yeah.
This would be us.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Could you also get a cocktail?
In the background, Bartingus just sees me. I'm like,
You probably would have been offered one by Valia. The amazing.
I-
Yes.
over
Cocktail from
over
one of
Aricen.
those.
Over Aricen, I'm just.
I know this face is going behind me.
I'm just mouthing.
Full shoes. Sorry, I'm sorry.
He's doing something behind me. Focus on me.
Oh right.
Cocktail.
Oh, that's very perceptive.
One for you too.
Oh.
If
very
you get
kind.
it.
Oh.
And give him 2 gold.
Okay.
It's not even to cover the cocktail.
This might be enough for one, but I'll give him a go. See if there's any sort of 2 for 1 or something. Very, very kind of you.
Happy hour.
Very kind of you.
Whatever that is.
He walks over.
Whatever that is.
She might be happy in this hour, you
She
know?
looked quite sad.
Oh.
Actually.
Now she might be
Maybe she'll be
happy.
happier now.
Sad day?
Yeah.
Sad hour?
So he heads back to the thing, but he's completely kind of. He's not the tallest of men. He's just a small little portly plump man, and he is kind of being overshadowed by everyone else in this. He's just politely waiting in queue. So what are you boys doing?
I guess we just go over to a table and kind of just take a load off, you know.
Cool. Okay. So you see some tables, and what one are you going to? If you were to point at this,
The one that Priya was at was the one that I was gonna kind of.
this
Well,
one
the
over-
big boy one.
But I was gonna sit over this side so I can see like the doorway.
Mhm.
Oh.
You
Okay.
know,
So
Ghorn being from a criminal background. Scope out
yeah.
the place.
He's set ready to keep an eye on his back.
I'm definitely gonna have to leave soon, Joe.
And as you sit there, you see a kind of like young, looks like drow presenting woman,
she is.
which you can see she's
Always having a growl.
young. She looks like she definitely doesn't look like a local, but she's very comfortable here. You can see she kind of sat there.
So
kicked
she looked like a presenter woman, did you say?
back. She just presents like a drow.
Oh, presents.
Yeah, so it looks like a drow. Not that you can't.
Right.
exactly tell,
Okay, fine.
But,
Sorry.
this is how she's looking. So this is one of the people at the table. You can see that she's kind of on her own.
Yeah.
And you can see another person at the table is. Oh, apologies. Let me find them. You see the lad Jax sat at the table on his own having an ale, and kind of like you can see he's kind of shocked.
Bit of a rough day, Jax, wasn't it?
It's like, oh, you can say that again.
Well, you're also gonna have to find some work here for the time being, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can see to the siege weapons. I've got some experience in that. Looks like they're gonna need it.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan, to be fair.
Yeah, no, the boats aren't going to be sailing for a little while. I hope you fellas weren't looking to get off continent anytime soon.
No, we have some business here to attend to.
Yep. Yep. Good
Nothing,
thing.
yeah, nothing that's going to be done in short order either. So.
How long would you say they wouldn't be doing ship trips?
Who's to say? Who's to say once they're happy
If
with.
you had to guess a time frame in moons,
I've never been
how
in.
many moons?
I've never been in the situation.
How
I've never-
many
never come
moons?
across a Kraken. As soon as could be a moon. Could be 12. I wouldn't know.
Super. Okay, thank you.
You're looking to. You've been sorting.
We've only got a few moons before we need to be somewhere.
Oh, on business then. Yeah. Well, hopefully that was the last of the sightings then, and maybe they can get the boats back on the water. But I wouldn't bank on it.
I just turned to the drow and I'm like, what about you? I don't know whether I've seen you on the ship.
Okay,
Are you from around here?
She looks back at you and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Have we met?
No, well, that's kind of what I was asking.
Was I
Yeah,
presenting
we-
someone that was looking to converse? Or?
No disrespect intended, miss. Just making light conversation. We're waiting for our room.
The what?
We're waiting for our room?
Oh, you're staying here as well? Are you?
Yes. Yes.
You just coming on the boat?
Yes. Yeah.
What's all this I'm hearing about?
Well, we
a Kraken?
fought off a Kraken.
You can just see that she does not believe you in the slightest. She's like, okay.
I mean, all the trebuchets out there.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
Takes a drink and just
Okay.
walks off to another table.
I just look at Jax. What's Jax's reaction to that?
Jax is not paying attention. He's
He's still just like PTSD flashback.
Yeah,
Just like-
pretty much.
So that picture of the Helldiver where he's just like in the trenches. Yeah.
That's Jack's right there.
Oh
So-
god. So you're like trying to drink and he's just like sloshing the ale around.
Priya's kind of like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't lead with we just fought a Kraken. I don't think that's the most believable.
It is the truth.
It is, yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about it. I thought, you know.
A word spreads if they was getting ready.
I don't think it's very believable that we would fight one.
Oh, maybe, yeah, well.
Maybe we do.
I mean, I use the term fight loosely.
Maybe we'll shit ourselves.
So yeah, that would probably be.
Well, that
more
too.
accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
We
We'll
survived.
leave it at
Maybe we just won't bring up the Kraken for other people.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
As that happens, you feel a little bump into the back of Aricen's chair and a little leaf falls over onto your shoulder. Oh!
Lunches!
Aricen, I didn't see you guys come in!
I'm gonna look at Aricen again.
Every time.
Hello, friend.
And he grabs a chair and he kind of like pulls it over and climbs up onto it. Oh! Wow, what a journey! How are you guys faring?
Well, thank
He
you.
looks down and notices the toilet paper on his shoe. He's like, someone's played a prank on me. I think.
Did you just come out of the toilet?
Yes.
You sure you didn't just step on
Someone
that?
stuck something on my boot.
Maybe.
What if you just?
It could have been.
What if you
Was
just?
it one of you?
What if you
Is it a
just?
fun practical joke among
Probably
friends?
Seighbyr.
Was it Seighbyr? That's the Seighbyr move.
What's the whole deal here? I've been dying to ask.
Just some friends hanging out.
I mean, like, where are you going from here?
Oh, wherever the wind takes me, I suppose.
You are at one with the wind.
Where are you going?
Many places.
Oh,
But if you are...
specifically.
There's a town
Oh,
called Felvrick.
oh. And he gets out his book, and you can see it's upside down. And he starts scribbling something in it.
Can I have a look at that note?
Turns it around, and the book is just empty. All the paper's been ripped out. Just the spine.
Well, you just pretended to write.
But Blotches, I think you should teach your druidic skills here.
Oh,
I believe it's probably the safest
I
place
think
for
the guards would
you.
appreciate it.
Maybe avoid the guards.
Not to the guards, then.
No.
No, I'm just like.
Who to?
Some of the children.
Oh, I'll ask around. And he gets off the chair and he starts just walking around to
I
random.
just go to
patrons of the
Aricen.
bar.
I'm like, can he be trusted to be teaching children?
Well, he has no powers, so I don't think there's any issue. He's just going to do this.
Priya's like,
Well, I just mean he's not one for common sense. I'm not
That's
sure
a fair
he
point.
should be putting ideas into other people.
However, we are now free of blotches and he is safe.
True.
Priya's like, I think,
Well,
wins.
I think you could maybe take that with a pinch of salt. I don't think that's the end of blotches.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's
Oh,
going to leave
100%
you
not,
that.
but it's given us a day's advantage.
I thought you
maybe.
liked blotches.
I think he's fantastic
Okay.
in small pieces.
Pieces?
Small doses, I think you mean.
That one.
Oh, yes, don't be saying that around
Yeah.
Ghorn.
The phrases, I don't understand most of them.
So what's the play?
Sleep.
Sleep,
move
rest
on.
up,
Well,
and then I guess.
We've got well, are we are we dealing with your matters first, or do you reckon we go
Well,
to
there's-
the Dark Shard? Because I think that
Dark Shard
I think
first.
that
Dark
after we've
Shard.
collected
Priya's
the
like,
well,
what matters are you talking about?
well,
Is that the tree? Or where
Yeah.
the guy is in the tree? Yeah. Talking.
did we not tell you about Aricen's issues with the Lich?
Oh yes. But what you're thinking of heading to the tree?
All I'm
first?
saying is that
I think.
if we head to the tree,
Dark
I
Shard
mean,
first.
Didn't he give us a map of where they were all located?
yes, yeah.
Which one was closer?
Well, we don't know where the Dark Shard is. do we?
So
We'll have to ask
all I'm
Jarvis.
saying is that if we do go for the Dark Shard, we're going to want to get out of here quickly.
That's fair.
Yeah, we don't really want to be carrying that around
Otherwise,
any longer.
I
We
mean,
need
we
to-
were advised that Calathor
Mhm.
was a treacherous foe, so
But also, I guess the longer we leave the shard, the worse that area will be.
I feel like if we take too long getting there, he could get there first.
Yes. I think maybe the shard takes priority.
I don't think anyone else is going to be going for this
As
tree.
this conversation's going on, Arvis walks over,
Ooh.
goes to sneeze.
Ooh.
So he walks
Fake
over.
sneeze.
And he just goes,
Gets in on it. He dabs on you. So he kind of walks over and he's got a tray of drinks and he hands ales to everyone. A little cocktail he takes off. It's a very fruity little number, and he hands one to Aricen.
I thought you were going to
And
say,
he
Does it look like my usual beer looks like?
It looks a little. It's like a reddish tint. This one. And he hands you back the 3 gold. He says, "On me, fellas." Oof, quite a journey we've had. And he
Thanks,
starts
Arvis.
sitting back and sipping. And
I thought for a second, I thought you were going to say for the cocktail, you're like, and that's mine.
Take a sip. Is it nice? As good as the other one?
It's different. It's like what
It's-
cranberry juice is to apple juice. So a completely different flavour, but good.
Does it taste any alcohol in it?
Oh yeah.
It is laced with drugs that are going to put you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Roofie!
Yeah, you notice that Ghorn's a little bit hesitant.
Goes, yeah, looking into it.
What? As soon as he looks back up, Aricen's is empty.
Oh Lord!
And he's already on the floor.
And his trousers have magically disappeared.
And he's pissed himself.
Okay, yeah, the terror. Okay, so Arvis is sitting back and he says, "Oh well, you've got a busy schedule, fellas."
Yes.
He pulls out his map,
Yeah.
and you can see this map is very similar to what
The
you
one
were
that we
given.
got for Rinvale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he says, "This is where you're needed from Torrington," and he kind of points at the map. You can see it's from where he points. It's a lot further than the where Doran marked the tree.
Is
A
Doran...
lot further. Is it on the way?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
So it will be you're here. Where Arvis' appointment is here.
Yeah.
The tree is here.
So we could do it on the
On
way.
the
Then.
way.
Maybe
Or
that's
on the
how
way
we.
back as we're running away.
Or on the way back. Yeah.
If we're coming back
Arvis
here
is
to
like,
port.
do what, sorry?
Oh, this is
Are we detouring?
Is
we
there
might have to.
What for?
any known way in the history of, I don't know how much you know
Well,
about
I'm not a historian.
Ashtara, or if you know that anyone that will know, but is there a quicker way, not via boat, to get back to Renvalen? Is there any arcanic
Oh,
means
not
that you
Not
know
really.
of?
not an Ashtara. They stay away from all that business, but
I know that magic's quite
Volatile.
weird here.
yeah, it's,
volatile.
well, a quick history lesson on the city we're in, Everburn. It's got its name because this is the place which founded the ever-burning flame. So this is a magical flame. The Karzans pumped a lot of resources into this because this is a big part of how they took over. So it's a constant fuel basically, and easy to burn down your enemies. So they've put a lot of their resources into this city. Naturally though, with magic comes depth, wild magic. So on the edge of this city, it's littered with bunkers. So it's not unheard of to hear bizarre things where these mages, which are manufacturing this ever burning flame, are having wild magic effects. But they've created bunkers to try and contain where they can.
Jesus.
What do they do? These bunkers? Do they?
They try and absorb. Well, wild magic can be anything, can't it? But they try and take as much damage as is given without it being in destroying the city, basically. But you never know with wild magic; it could have a complete reverse effect. But so far, these have worked out.
Okay.
So So these bunkers work how you the mages.
Just a very thick wall, deep underground, and you'll have many mages working on the ever burning flame.
What does the ever-burning flame actually provide? What is
That's
it?
a fuel source.
Fire, whatever fire does. So imagine a fire which never stops.
So sorry, they've built the bunker just in case the wild magic activates. Because
Not in
of,
case, when it activates. Because they're
because of
making
the depth builds up and then kaboom,
But if you
like we saw.
a mage in Ashtara, wouldn't you know that the inevitable was going to happen? Why would they commit to that?
It's pays a pretty penny, and there's these magic disruptions are not
Might-
always
I was going to say,
bad.
might not always die.
Is there someone arcanically in charge of all these mages?
I wouldn't know personally, but I'm sure there'd be some sort of hierarchy.
Like Archmage or something?
I'm sure there would be. I'm sure there would be someone in charge. But yes, that would be the Carsons would know all about that. I wouldn't recommend getting in cahoots with them now.
Okay.
Would Seighbyr know about teleportation circles?
In what sense? What do you mean?
In
Well, you walked through one.
in the sense of obviously being the former person he was and how much he knew about magic, would Seighbyr know that there was a way to teleport from one place to another at a long distance?
He would know of it, but that
Doesn't know the
distance like that would be reserved for people like kings and emperors,
So the Carsons could possibly know.
possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, so kings and emperors, but very powerful magic in a place which is a very volatile magic.
Yeah. Okay.
So it might,
From our boat trip, how far out from the shore did did we start to feel the debt start to take place? Would we have known?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is that something we can like feel
No. No.
okay?
No. So it is the debt is just a gameplay feature.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be every time you roll something, it would be me rolling a dice. So it's just a gameplay feature. So it's like people know that the next spell they cast
Could be
in Ashtara could be anything. There's
Yeah,
like
so
a
that's
one
what I
in-
mean. But
one
like,
in whatever chance, but the
One in
more you do it,
would we have
it
known
builds
that
up.
kind of magical boundary that if you stepped?
Would you feel it?
You wouldn't
Yeah.
have felt it. No.
No.
Okay.
The first kind of hint that you ever had to it, other than the people telling you,
Was the
was
That
the
guy getting
guy
obliterated.
getting blown up by a thing. But again, that it's not the same effect every time. It's not, you don't get
Yes,
fireballed
yeah.
every time. It could happen so that you turn into a goldfish. You could age 20 years. You could
Oh my
anything.
God.
Anything. It's absolutely anything. Look at Prias. There's 100 different things.
Yeah.
They're all completely different.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so it is like okay.
It's
okay.
wild- yeah,
so
it's
it is
wild magic.
literally wild. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
to a
right.
degree, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
It
entirely-
turns out it's a random occurrence.
But you
yeah.
set out some nasty punishments, though, haven't
There's
you?
some
You
cool
fucking-
ones. There's
Oh, is there?
there
Is
is
there?
weird.
Well, 'cause there was one-
Some are bad. Some are
Well, there's
good.
one
some
on,
are nothing.
mediocre.
Some are like
There was a
weird.
there was one
Yeah.
on a crit roll where she did something and like all of her hair fell out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
something about that. Who was it?
That was campaign 3.
Laura Bailey.
Yeah, Imogen.
Imogen.
Oh yes, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Changed colours. That's what I
Yeah.
can't remember, yeah.
Well,
Blue or
Shabba-
purple
um,
hair
but
fell
yeah.
out.
Yeah, but yeah. So Arvis says, oh no way to travel without the boats. We will be travelling by air on our journey, but we
air?
couldn't go. Yes, by
Not a-
balloon.
On the journey
Um,
back.
No. We can't be. We basically want to be as safe as possible, as far away from the riffraff of Ashtara as we can. So we're going to go by air, by balloon, and it'll take us where we need to be.
Are we not more easily spottable in the balloon rather than trying to stealth our
If
way?
we're high enough
we're
up.
not going to be able to stealth our way through the plains of Ashtara, and we're the only things that take to the sky in Ashtara, away, well, apart from the pirates, obviously, are the Carsons. So we'll be pretty safe.
Okay.
As long as we're not wanted men.
Are those kites known to be inland as well?
I hope the Carsons will take care of them if they do come in. And
Okay. Well, that's reassuring.
Are we reassured their protection?
Who?
The Carsons.
No, but I think that it's
It's
the
just they
threat
own the
of.
land.
I don't think.
they don't take like.
I don't think an Ashtaran
Well,
warrior is
they
going
don't,
to
yes.
going to take down a potential Khazar.
Are they not going
Is
to
their
shoot
name
us
again?
down?
The Carsons.
They're not going to risk shooting one of their.
So
ships
it's, yeah,
down.
it's so I should explain. I don't know how much you're aware of the rulers here. It's Kadar Khazar. So that's his first name's Kadar, surname Khazar. So it's the Carsons. It's what they call his army. They're just the Carson warriors. So they're not ones to let anyone step on their ground. They fought tooth and nail for it. So yes, they're not going to let any pirates in anytime soon.
Where does Kadar reside in Ashtara?
Oh, he'll be in the main city of Balar.
That's the capital of this?
Yeah. As far as Ashtara has capitals,
yeah.
but yes.
Back to our plan though. Once we've picked up the shard, what is the quickest way to get out of this place? Because I'm assuming once we have that, people probably will want to get us.
Get you? Sorry, what do you mean? Who's going to get you?
Go back to the question.
Oh,
Quickest way out.
quickest way out would be
Just straight back in the balloon and back, all the way.
all the way to where?
Back here.
Oh, well, no, not no. There'll have to be a few different stops, and it's going to be quite a journey, but we'll be as fast as we can. How
But
fast do we
would
need
we
to be?
come back to here?
Oh
is
yes,
what
we
I'm
need to
saying.
come back to port. Yes, this is where we get our next
So
boat.
then it doesn't matter
There's
if we
no-
stop there first or
Doesn't matter
after.
either way, really.
There's no way of taking...
Where
It's
are we
more,
stopping
it's
from?
more just a dark shard, whether that could gain power or corrupt more if we
We've
leave.
still got the container with us.
Yes.
Do you
So
have
it's
it?
a shame.
No.
You just shook it, so we're going with yes.
There's absolutely no way of taking the balloon back to Renvalen.
Oh no. It's we'll drop into the ocean
Far too treacherous.
within a day. We wouldn't be able to make that much of a journey. No. Very hopeful of you, Seighbyr. Take some balloon.
Well,
What's the rush? Sorry, I know we're busy, but
How much have you spoken to Torrington?
he keeps me on a very need to know basis.
well,
I know you're here to get some sort of artifact.
that's a,
I know he's a collector.
it's a good basis to be kept by, I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's just say the more we tell you, the more you'd probably be in danger.
Yes.
I'll ask no more.
I just get
So
the
you,
pint and I just go, well, cheers to surviving a
Yes, he's got a
treacherous
cocktail.
day. He's got a cocktail as well.
Here you go.
Not mine's empty.
holding it really.
Just gonna try.
He's got no judge's strength. He's just like.
Guy is now blind.
So it kind of it smashes his glass a little bit, and he gets a little bit. It's like, oh my word!
No.
Oh!
I chuck him a gold. Get yourself another one.
Oh! And he just kind of makes his way to the bathroom.
Is that actually canon?
That's canon.
You smashed his glass.
Black eye from the gold.
Well.
Arvis has gone to the bathroom.
Oh God.
So Priya's like, yes, these Carsons don't seem like they put up with much shit.
No. You're right.
I mean, well, you have to have
conquered Ashtara.
conquered this entire place, or as much of it as they have. Yeah, they certainly can't be weak-willed individuals.
What was it like before you'd left?
It
Here
was
in
just
Ashtara?
constant war, civil war, different attempting conquerors trying to take what they can.
But how did it end up like this?
I don't know. It would take some army to be able to take over this entire continent.
Must be pretty nice to see it at somewhat peace now.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what this.
I don't know whether
governing
this is
body
necessarily the
sees.
real Ashtara yet.
Hmm. Yeah, I can't see the stretch of these
This is
castles
the front of
being
it.
the entirety of the of the lands. Maybe the cities and the towns, but I can't see them having a guard on every square foot of this continent.
So the plan is to stop off on the way to the Dark Shard.
I think Dark Shard first.
I think Dark Shard
Can we do
first.
that on the way back?
Alvis
I
comes
don't
on
think
back.
the man in the tree.
Comes back, patting his eyes.
It's all good.
He's kind of got bloodshot eyes. Oh, well, accidents happen, I suppose. Oh, was that gold? Sorry, hit me on the head on the way down, I think. Maybe it was in my mind. But, yes, so, sorry, she pulls up the map again. So this is where we need to get your artifact. Again, I'll ask no questions.
We want to head there first.
We'll head there first.
What's the second option? Back
We
here, you
need to
mean?
make a
I was just
personal
going to
stop.
point on the map where we were showed by
Yeah.
Dora.
thingy.
We've got to
there.
make a stop off here as well on the way back.
You wanted to do this on the way back. Did you say that people were going to be after you once you've got your artifact? Would it not be wiser to do it on the way
I
there?
Well,
did
we
say
believe
that.
someone's going for the artifact as well, so if we leave that too long, they might get there before us.
Yes.
See, okay.
Whereas I don't think anyone else will be going where we're going next.
I don't think they'd predict that we'd go there either.
I think.
How
yes.
important is the second thing if the first thing causes you to miss it?
I don't believe we're going to be coming back to this place for a long time, so I'd imagine very important if we want to stop something
Well,
happening.
I think it's more important on your behalf, Aricen, isn't it?
Yes. Well, if we don't do it here, he could keep going. Basically, then it becomes everyone's problem. Is all I'm thinking.
Are you not more concerned about your home?
Yes, but in the same way, I think both of these things could impact the wider world, not just a small group of people, as sad as that sounds.
Very broad thinking of yourself. I mean, if something personal like that was happening to me, I'd want to do my best to sort that out first.
Let's just say they weren't the kindest anyway, so if I can save the
Who
world
wasn't
rather.
the kindest?
The people of the Grove.
Why do you say that? That's your home. You grew up there. You learned all you know there.
Through books. It was different. Maybe not what I've led on, but
Is there
still.
something you
I
want to
don't-
get off your chest and talk about?
Arvis puts his
Bloody-
hand on your shoulder. We are here for you, Aricen.
I don't think that's appropriate, honestly.
Apologies.
So, maybe with time. But for now, unless you need to know.
I think whenever you're ready. But,
I've got some personal issues I would like to
I
unpack
prefer
as well.
not.
Another time.
I think
No,
maybe
I don't
maybe
expect-
after
No, I'm all for it.
maybe
I'll catch you later.
maybe after we've unpacked. And,
You guys do your first and
Yeah.
I'll maybe come in.
oh no, I meant like physically.
Oh, physically unpack your
Physically,
goods.
yeah.
And I got the wrong end of
Yeah.
the stick there. Apologies
Yeah.
again.
Have you got those keys?
We still haven't got the room yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just turned around and I was like, that was what I was hinting at.
Okay, so you guys, he says,
Go on.
oh, before you go, just a quick itinerary. He pulls out his itinerary and you
Yeah.
can see, he points at the map.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll leave this with you to Della, you've got another plan, maybe
Yeah.
maybe I won't ask too many questions, but if you
Yeah.
fill me in on it, or we can maybe make a little bit of a plan. But we're going to be heading here. We're going to be getting a balloon to here,
Yeah.
and then we're going to be saddling up and riding to our destination. It's apparently we're heading to a desert.
Oh my god.
But Torrington was very vague. He said there was some sort of temple
Okay.
under the
Have
desert.
we got the
I don't know
supplies
what
to
that
travel? Make that travel.
means. Oh yes, we're
Okay.
fully stocked.
Alice, you are fully aware this is going to be a dangerous journey for the likes of yourself.
But we did just come across a Kraken and I survived
Yes.
that, so I think
What were you
You
doing
feeling
during
on top
that?
of the
You
world.
were also below deck
I
on my
was
dad.
doing a lot down there.
Oh.
Honestly.
Oh.
I imagine you and
Look at all those
Blotches were.
bags I had to carry out, and he was doing a lot of good stuff as well.
What was he actually
doing
doing?
a lot of good stuff. He was doing a lot of this sort of stuff.
Yes.
We did this, and he did that towards the back of the boat, and we picked up speed. He's a very talented spirit, very talented spirit. You should maybe have a conversation with him.
He's taught me many things.
But yes, so that's the plan.
Inside.
Oh god! So that's the plan. Yeah, if you wanna add to the plan, let me
That sounds wonderful.
I think we'll, yeah.
I think everyone should get a dandy night.
Do you have your own
Yes.
weapon?
Weapon.
Yes.
The weapon is my wit and charm.
I think you definitely also need a weapon.
I
Maybe
also
I'll try and
think.
pick one up.
Yeah.
Do you have your own room? It's quite a key one.
Oh yes, what is that? What's relevance of that?
Just asking.
Oh yes, I've got a.
Speaking
small
of,
weapon
I'll just put my hand out for our room keys.
there. Oh, giving it to him.
I've got it.
Oh.
Is it one between us all?
Yeah,
Is
it's in
it?
your hand. A pleasure.
I think
as
you're
always.
set.
A pleasure.
Alright, give him the nub.
Give him the stump. Oh, apologies. A pleasure. Okay.
Sorry. It's the desert air.
I best get back anyway.
So yeah, he just
You
Ghorn
can see him
just
take a
sinks-
wide berth, and then as he looks over his shoulder, he just goes back to the bar.
Gordon just sinks the rest of the pint. He's like, I think we should retire for the evening. And he just like looks down and just like still just covered. All of us are just covered in blood, bit of smoke from fires, salt in the hair from the sea breeze. Just all look like we have been literally dragged through a hedge backwards.
So, we can see on the key there's a little symbol for it's not a number, it's not a letter, it's just
Yeah.
a symbol, and we can see. Give us a little perception check, a group perception.
What, sorry?
Perception.
Oh.
That's a 6.
That's
I
a 4.
haven't rolled it.
Oh, that's a 10 actually, total.
Liquid coal.
Oh, he's missed. Oh, that's good though.
It's a good roll that.
17. Okay, so you look around and you notice immediately this room here is the one that has the coinciding symbol.
Everything on one floor, yeah?
This is one floor, yeah.
I'm gonna put the key
This
in
is
the
just
lock.
buried into this thing. Well, Aricen, you're quite far away from me.
Oh,
he's not
sorry.
moved. Oh, he's not moved.
I just need that. Shh.
You have to have some fucking long arms there, Aricen.
Stretch Armstrong, for fuck's sake.
Where, which one, sorry?
That one.
This one.
Before I
This
go,
one.
his blotches still around.
But you
Don't
see
be a
him
fuck.
just milling about in the.
Is it?
About, yeah, you can see his little staff kind of poking out of the.
Is this the toilet you come out from?
Open
That's
up
the
the door.
toilet, yeah.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, a bit more toilet paper, and then sneak into his foot again.
Give me a stealth check.
Good God.
The Blotcher's just there standing, he's just kind of like pattering his feet because he's excited.
Oh,
that's a good
roll.
one.
I don't know what plus it is, but it's a 17.
17.
Okay,
Actual
so how does
17.
this look? So Blotcher's is facing the other way and his feet are kind of like tip-tapping.
So he's just, Mage Hand is just with the toilet paper, long bit of toilet paper, going along in between the tables, and
It goes across a bit of table, it kind of mops up a little bit of old spilt ale and then just goes...
Barting's his
underneath
cocktail that's smashed everywhere, a bit of glass on it.
and just
sticks to his boot.
Sticks it to the bottom of his boot and then just fades it.
And then
disappears
pisses
away.
about it, yeah.
And he's walking down with a sheet of toilet paper twice as long as his last one.
God, that a success.
Okay, so you've unlocked the door.
Yeah.
Oops.
Go as
I
before.
couldn't get. I was going to say, I was well confused then.
Priya's like, huh? So you as you walk in, you notice there's a
Big
like
rug.
a barrel of water,
Yeah.
like a barrel.
Yeah.
So I'm in a little area with some like smaller barrels to hold stuff and just a massive rug.
Right.
No bed.
So that is the bed.
You can see there's like 4
Bed rolls.
It's not bed rolls. The rug has got 4 imprints on
Right.
it, like
That's
where it's
yeah.
been
Sorry,
used,
that's what I
sort of,
meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Priya's like,
Guess we're.
oh, well,
Guess we're cozying
yes,
up for the
I
night.
guess our days of comfort are over whilst we're here.
Yes.
And she heads over here. She's like,
I'll sleep.
yeah, wait, I don't have the luxury of sleeping in another room for
No.
you guys this time. So
No.
just I'll try not to explode.
Yeah, that would be
Please,
good.
yeah.
That
No,
would
we
be good.
I'll give it a
You
go.
know that before?
Well, no comment.
I
Maybe-
just
maybe a
I
story
just
for
stay
another
near the
time.
door. I just stay near the door then. So I'm
Okay.
in that section. And
So
then
he's gonna.
Gordon settles down for a bit of Betty Boys.
Betty Bites with Ghorny. Right,
So
okay,
he's
what's
gonna
that?
lean up against the, like, sit down and have his back against the wall and just.
Oh, he's gone into sentry mode. So Aricen Priya and Aricen are left standing. Priya, look over at Aricen and says, "Oh, hang on, the door is still open. Can you give me the key?"
Right over.
Catches it and just locks it. Heads back to her area. She's like, "So Aricen, what's going on in your head?"
Well, we've just survived a Kraken, so there's that.
What if we can't get back to your family?
Well, it was just my grandma, really. I don't know the rest of my family.
Oh, apologies, but what if we can't get back to her?
I don't know, really. There is a lot going on at the moment, and all pretty important for more than just myself.
Roll me a Percepi.
Quick,
Should I kill me?
quick mid-roll question. In Sentry mode, do I still hear all this? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perception check. It's 9.
Oh. Okay. She said, sorry, what was the last thing you said?
There's a lot more going on than just my needs, basically.
She said, yes, but yours seem like the most urgent, despite obviously the dark shards. But we can only do what we can do with the dark shards. Everything else we can try and get to yours, though. What's the likelihood of us being able to do anything against a lich? I've never come across one. Have you?
Honestly, this is why I'm questioning myself. I've kind of pushed you all into something I'm not even sure we're ready for.
Well, I think I speak for us all when I say that we've come far enough that we're here to back each other.
What if it was to your demise?
Well, I don't think there's a better way to go out than fighting a lich, personally. So
that's so fucking cool. I can't lie. You impress me every day.
Oh.
He's simping hard.
But I don't know. Maybe we put it back to the group. I just didn't want to force my own needs.
Well, you've got my backing. Just know that. And she
Thank you, Priya.
unclips her hammer, puts it down, and she gets a little kind of like bit of like blanket of the rug and rolls it around the hammer, almost like a little pillow. And like
Oh my god!
On the hammer.
On the hammer. Fair play.
So she's kind of laying back there. She's got her head elevated a little bit. Are we long resting? Or is anyone doing anything?
Please. Please.
For sure.
I'm going to just walk up to
Kieran
Seighbyr
needs
in
a
his
long rest
sentry
too, to be
mode,
fair.
knowing he can get him to
Christ.
say, I will tell you soon. And then just walk off and
So
sit
we're like,
down.
we're gonna mess around. I'm sure something was fizzing in that cocktail.
You just hear the door unlock and Bartinga's like
Looking for the keyhole.
Just to clarify, is the key still in the door, so it stops someone putting the key in the other side?
I guess we'll never know.
Oh, no!
So I apply this
Everyone
long
long rest. Everyone long rest.
Yeah, done that.
And I would like us all
Oh, to do the debt.
to
Oh.
roll a group Percepi, please.
Oh lord.
No, I don't know what dice to roll. This one's.
Oh, that's a 4.
Just go home, Kieran.
Oh, I'm intending to. I need a long rest, Elliot.
He does.
I got to get up tomorrow.
Never mind that, you need a long rest from these rolls.
Oh.
What's that?
7.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Why were you
What
heads
was you?
in hand?
20.
Because it was an
Oh,
8.
it's a
25
It was an 8,
total.
but I got such a positive in
That is
most of
terrible.
this. Alright, to be honest.
So Priya coming clutch.
How much total?
That was 25 with us 3.
Okay. In the night, you
No.
all awake at some point. This is in the middle of the night though, and you awake to a shrieking familiar sound.
Fucking hell.
The last time you heard a shriek like this was in the Hog's End fighting pits. You instantly recognise that it's the shriek of a wyvern above.
Oh.
And that's where we're going to end the
shit.
session, fellas.
And we're about to get that hot air balloon? Fucking
Oh
hell.
my
That's the
fuck.
end of the session, my boys.
What?
Right, now we've got to roll our debt. Okay, everyone, tell us your number first before you're rolling.
Okay. Mine's only 2.
Mine's scary now.
Oh
No.
shit! Kilby's got to be getting up there now.
15.
Hang on, for dramatic effect.
15 for me, sir.
15. Okay, still not bad. Wait,
And it's a
more.
D10, right?
I don't know.
No,
I told you this. I told you.
Oh, I'm fine. I got 97 and
I only
my debt
cast
is
2
2.
burning hands this session, was money. So my total is 11. I don't like.
Did you roll?
No, not yet.
Right, one at a time. Who's going? Go. Wait, what's yours?
What is it?
Mine's 15.
And yours is 11.
Is it D100 again?
Yes. Okay, Crawley first.
Instantly a 10.
Hang on. Hang on.
No, because
Wait.
he's got to get a 1 or a 0. And he's done
He's
that.
got a debt.
So wait. Before you throw it. So 1, if you rolled right now an 8,
He's sweet.
that'd be 18.
Yeah. So he's
Oh,
got to
sorry.
roll a 1 or a 0 to be
But I
hit
think
the
the
deck.
0 is 100 though, isn't it?
No, because that only counts if it's naught.
Yeah.
Naught.
Yeah.
Naught is
So
100.
if you hit a 0 or a 1,
You're done, mate.
you're done.
You're fucking
Kieran,
done.
this is a serious moment. Can you chill out? He needs to
Relax,
get the first
breathe.
debt here.
Oh,
He's safe. Right, go on, Joe.
No way.
What do you get?
Watch out behind you. You need a roll. What do you need a roll?
6 to 10.
You need to roll 6
Oh.
to 10. That's 5. No, that's half and half odds.
Hang on, to 10.
That's 50
No,
50
6 to...
6 to 10.
Yeah, he's on 15. That's 10.
Yeah,
So that's
10.
half and half odds.
Yeah, naught would be 10 because it's not a 0. Oh no, yeah, I don't know how it works, but either way, I think I'm fucked, boys.
So you cannot roll. What's your number 15? You have to roll a
Above
6,
the 15.
7, 8
8
or
or
9.
9. I've got less options to pass.
Right, if you whatever happens, do not come back and smash my lamp, okay? Chill out on the fucking chair. Right, everyone.
This is the second session where I've nearly fucked this.
Is that your guy there?
No. Attention, everyone.
What is that? What did we say the
That's
0
10.
was?
That's 10.
That's 10. But then, yeah, because then it'd be 20, yeah.
Well, no, actually, hang on.
Someone got to research
10,
him
10
0.
would be a 1, so you've got 10 total.
Yeah. Sounds sweet. I'm now
No,
sweet.
no, you're not, you've got
You
a
just
debt.
rolled-
Oh, because I'm very lower. Oh, I had to go lower. Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
I had to go
You're
lower.
high.
Oh,
By
right.
accident. Did you put it on my tray? Because I literally picked
So,
my whole
you gotta pick
dice
a
worth
card.
of tray out.
What card are you going for? We're writing your name on
I
the
literally
card.
scooped up all my dice from right here and put
Pick
them
a
in my
card.
bag.
Pick a card. Any
No,
card.
I
Let me grab
put
the
my
thing.
bag.
What are these two
Oh,
fucking
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I was confused about.
Where's my bag? Oh, that's why. My bad, G's.
Just to
Quite
clarify,
your bag.
if I get that fireball, everyone is dead in this building.
Okay, yeah, we'll get.
Yes.
Yeah, I gave you your 7, man.
Sweet.
Have you actually got a
fuck.
card?
That one, please. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a debt.
No way. Have we calculated that right?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I got a 10.
Oh my
And
Lord,
15, I had
have
to get
mercy.
16, 17, 18.
Is there a 10 on your D? Oh, yeah.
It stays here for next session.
Oh!
No.
Yeah, but surely that happens now.
No.
Don't leave us
No.
2 weeks there.
Aricen explodes in the room the next
Oh, that's
fucking
fucking
session.
nasty.
I'm looking forward to seeing what it is.
Did you mix them up or do you know what they are?
Have you even,
Oh.
have you looked at it? Have you seen what it is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh my
This
lord.
is news to all of us when we open that.
Oh my good lord.
How many are there?
Yeah, about 7.
Oh my god.
I've forgotten like 6, like 5 of them.
Fuck me.
Aricen in the
I can't believe I survived last week, to be fair. Though.
That was crazy. That
Oh my god, man.